No.
15. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 15 of Awakening the Ancients. In the last episode, you guys decided not to TPK yourselves and give up on your dreams of collecting massive pillars of expensive magical material in order to then go back and do an entire episode full of downtime and then finally move on with the plot.
Yeah, I would love to move on with the plot.
So, you find yourselves, after quite some time, in Port Myrick. You guys have spent approximately a week here, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Sparrow was infiltrating the wharf gangs, wasn't she?
The
Wolf
Gulls.
gang.
Yeah, so Sparrow has decided that, or I guess collectively as a group, maybe you decided that you needed to try and figure out how to find the Gulls, this infamous gang of smugglers who's like the biggest game in town. And
Right.
you have set up a meeting with a recruiter by the name of Johnny Dirk at a tavern somewhere in town.
Johnny Dirk.
So,
I have
is this a
given
stealth
you-
mission?
I have given you a map of Port Myrick and where you guys had been kind of staying this whole time. So Eris and Crackle are in like taverns of their own, hanging out. In the bottom right, Skeggy and Sparrow are staying at her parents' house, or her aunt and uncle's house. And then Bellamere has been staying at a high-class merchant's inn closer to the market district.
I love this map.
Yeah, the map looks really awesome.
It's a very cool map. I'm glad I found it and that it worked out very well and that I didn't have to make it.
Yeah. And all of these sort of bridges spanning the different waterways is kind of cool. And also there's numbered places of interest, but...
Yeah. So I have up in the top right corner, there is the stuff that you already know about. And there are other things in between those that I can reveal as you discover them if you wish.
This map's fucking big.
Okay, wait, so our plan is to go and meet up with this person? Is that everybody going?
They left a note on my aunt and uncle's door that said the Rusty Barnacle at 10 p.m., which I assume is just me because I was the one who talked to the broker about getting a job with the Gulls.
Okay.
I think it also said
So-
come alone, but
Oh. I just wrote the Rusty Barnacle 10 p.m. Okay.
I don't know. It's been fucking 4 weeks, so I don't remember, to be honest with you.
Oh, wait, and then I was looking at the lighthouse, right? Or what was it?
You had found a
Saint
couple of
Trinia?
places. St. Trinia's Lighthouse is over here, number 2.
Visible, I'm sure,
over
from
here.
different parts of the city. Why would the lighthouse be
The light.
inside the harbor?
Oh, because it's a big, tall lighthouse.
All right.
It's a fantasy map. Relax.
Well, if we get,
So that, father.
don't pick apart the logic. It's fantasy.
If you want to run your own game, fucking go play it yourself.
Dad, why didn't you draw the whole map?
So I know I got the time.
My Googling
You know, my
skills.
maps tend to get peed on by cats.
That's
so,
true.
Basil.
Not
Yeah.
I bet it would be Archie.
asshole
No,
Basil.
Archie's... Well, actually, yeah, he poops.
Archie is a
poop on
little
your
special.
map. He's so weird.
It's a special case.
Okay. So, let's...
So I gotta go to the Rusty
Yeah.
Barnacle. Would I know where that is?
Sure.
Skeggy wants to cover her in secret.
Does she know that you're covering for her?
I, would assume that when they say come alone, they know I probably won't be coming alone.
Smug face.
To some degree, there's that, level of distrust, but I don't think he'd come into the facility with me. I don't think I'd want him in the building. I'd want him outside the building.
I was gonna cast invisibility on myself or something.
You good?
So really, Sparrow's taking the lead here to try and make contact with the Gulls, because we need to find out
What they doing?
if they're smuggling in the shadow steel. Is that what we're thinking about? There's an
Among other
avenue
things.
among other things, but basically, as far as our clues and our determination to find out what the shadow steel is up to, whoever's bringing it in and using it, this would be what we're working on essentially.
I don't think we haven't rendezvoused in the city yet. We kind of left at separate
right.
times.
That's kind of why I brought it up, because if we branch out and Sparrow has her own, her own adventure in the city, I have alternate things I can try and do. My purpose is to. Well, we're all in the city to find this out. I can try and find out from where I'm staying. I can ask around. She's like hands-on practically. But I can. I think we might all be able to. I don't know, poke around on our own and maybe get some info and then meet up later.
Well, I was gonna say from like a role play perspective, if we haven't met up yet, you guys don't know that there's the meeting at the Barnacle.
That's what I'm saying.
And
There's
that-
nothing like,
That's where me and Sparrow are headed.
and we don't know like what we're poking around for still. We're kind of still in the dark.
So maybe we should rendezvous before that. You guys should come to Sparrow's house.
No, not coming to Sparrow's house.
Not my house.
The note was left on Sparrow's front door, which she already doesn't like because she doesn't involve her family in her smuggling. So I assume we know where people are lodging.
You've been here for a week. I'm assuming you know where your friends are staying.
Yeah, so I would rather we maybe take a roundabout path and end up at the area where our friends are staying so that we can avoid being followed.
Okay. What were you gonna say?
One of us have a message stone spell or thing.
I don't know. Did anyone of you take sending?
Yeah, I thought we did.
I ain't got magic, so.
If it ain't on your spell list, then you didn't take it.
How about Sparrow stays in her house and Skeggy goes around, gets everybody, and then we meet up where Eris is, and Sparrow will sneak to meet up with you guys.
Okay. To where me and Crackle are?
Yeah.
I do have sending.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
But you
but
don't
I
know
don't
anything
think-
that's going
I
on
don't
right now.
think- Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think Bellamere would
You have
know
no
at
context.
all what the hell is going on.
I think.
Well, I was just thinking, we didn't really. Well, are we connected? I guess via the sending spell.
I have.
No, sending is
Yeah.
a text message of 25 characters or less.
Yeah. Okay. The target hears the message in its mind. I mean, if I spent an hour or two in my lodgings sending out messages to to
Well,
all of them.
Do you have how many third level spell slots do you have? Is the question.
3.
Yeah, so you got 3 messages maximum per day. 4 if you do arcane recovery.
Right.
We don't have to waste a spell slot. Skeggy can just go get everyone.
Okay.
How am I gonna fuck?
He said we assume we know where our friends are staying.
Okay.
You've been here for a week. Your
Yeah.
friends have been in the city for a week, so I would
so-
assume you know where things are.
Skeggy finds his way through the streets, visiting where each of his friends are, to tell him the plan, which is Sparrow is going to the.
No, we're gonna meet up with Eris and we're all gonna talk about it.
Oh,
Also, you're muted on your end, Daniel.
Oh, Daniel, you're muted.
Sorry, I put it on push to talk, and I'm still not used to it.
Yeah.
So I'm going. So you're coming with me to Eris, and to pick everyone up.
Sparrow is assuming she is being followed and she doesn't want to draw too much attention by her walking through a city where she might be being watched, accumulating people before this meeting. So you are gonna go get everyone, bring them to Eris, and then Sparrow is gonna stealth her way to Eris.
Cool. The shake any followers. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Skeggy goes to Bellamere first, and because he's the farthest away, and he knocks on the. Where are you staying, Bellamere? Are you staying at an inn?
I'm staying at a like a merchant's hotel.
He is staying at specifically.
It's an inn, yeah, but I don't know where.
It's an inn called the Ugly Mermaid. It's a merchant's inn, where the like more wealthy merchants who come into port stay and discuss their trade with other people and socialize and all that.
All right. Skeggy enters the inn and looks for Bellamere. Is he on the first floor anywhere?
I don't know, Bellamere, where are you?
Bellamere, where are you doing?
What time of morning is it?
We'll say
10 a.m.
We'll say like a little before noon.
Bellamere, after descending into the dining area and having a hearty breakfast, has retired to his chambers to study. So he is waiting for word from the party. So he's in his room studying.
Skeggy then walks up to the clerk or the host,
Innkeeper,
the innkeeper, and says, "I'm looking for a wizard guy. He's a friend of mine. He's staying here. He stayed here for a week already. What room is he in?"
All right. He's staying in room number 11.
Can't quite place the accent, but
Staying in room number 11. If you are interested in speaking to him, I can fetch him for you.
No, no worries. I can go do it myself. Is it up the stairs?
It is, but we don't allow outside guests access to the guest rooms.
Okay, go get in there. Thank you very much, sir.
Right away. He gestures for one of the servants to go and retrieve Bellamere. Bellamere, you get a knock on the door a couple minutes later, and there is a servant looking at you who says, "Your presence has been requested in the main hall, sir."
by whom, may I ask?
Diminutive, dark-skinned gnome man. Didn't give his name.
Ah, very well. I shall be down shortly.
Diminutive?
Yes. You're small.
Well, you're a little person. All right, I'm going to gather my staff and my traveling robes and my various items.
I assumed you were out of your armor because you were speaking in Skeggy's voice.
Yes, so I'm just going to say that he walked to the inn with his armor and he kind of just parked it out front and walked into the inn.
Hops out, presses a button
like
on
a
the side, and then he goes...
motorcycle.
Beep,
Yeah,
beep.
he presses a little button and it goes beep beep.
Yeah, the eyes flash a little
Because
bit,
he's
yeah.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Alright, cool. So, yeah, you go downstairs. Skeggy's waiting for you at
Okay.
one of the tables.
Friend Skeggy, so good to see you. How's your time in the city been?
Oh, it's good to be back in Port Merrick as always.
Have you made any progress?
So go get everything you need for a secret meeting.
I am already equipped for a day in the city, and I'm ready to go when you are. Have you eaten anything?
Oh, just a couple herrings.
Well, if you want something, I can have the kitchen make something for you.
No, I got a snack for later. And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out like some like dried sardines.
A delicacy, I'm sure. Well, I'm ready to go when you are, my friend.
It's the Port Merrick specialty, stinky fish. All right, just follow me. We're gonna go meet with Eris and Crackle.
I love
We're
that.
gonna
Well,
So good.
lead the way.
We're gonna meet in secret, and Sparrow's gonna shake her. She got a nasty letter, so we'll tell you all about it when we get there. and in a place not so public where these guys can hear. And he points to the innkeeper,
who's standing right there listening to the whole thing.
standing right there listening to the whole thing.
Right. Well, Bellamere nods jovially at the innkeeper. Excellent, my friend. Well, lead on.
He runs through the door into his armor, awaiting outside.
Jumps into the open chamber of his armor.
Directly into the armor, and he turns to Bellamere and goes, "Hurry up now!" and starts power walking through the city, like plowing through the crowd.
Way to not be conspicuous.
He knock over like a 12-year-old girl who's like just getting bread for her family. Falls to the ground.
Bellamere will walk quickly in the wake of Skeggy's armor, apologizing to everyone.
I feel like
displaced.
People
Skeggy.
move out of their way when they see the fucking six.
Yeah, they probably would.
Armor fucking walking towards them.
Yeah.
All right.
Very useful for moving through the city.
Well, then Bellamere will simply nose up, walk briskly behind the armor.
All right. In the meantime, Sparrow, if you do not want to be followed or seen while you move throughout the city, go ahead and make me a stealth check, please.
Yes, sir.
I assume this is going to be nuts. Yeah, it's going to be fine. Yeah. You're relatively confident moving through the streets of Port Merrick. I don't think that there's any reason to doubt that a 19 is going to be fine. So maneuvering through back alleys and through tight spaces that you know will shake any following offenders, you do eventually make your way over to where they are on the map there. At an establishment called the Scarlet Vixen.
The uglier mermaid.
Yeah. I was gonna say there's one called the Rusty Anchor, which is real close to the Rusty Barnacle, and they probably hate each other. But no, the Scarlet Vixen.
On the walk, would Skeggy and Bellamere have passed through site numbers 3, 1, 5, or 8, or 4?
Yeah, so you would have taken since this this inn is up on kind of like a higher elevation, like a higher cliff. You'd have to probably take this route here, go down here, go over here, and then make your way winding around these things to get down to the bottom.
Okay.
It's a series of walkways. So you would have passed probably by number 4.
Well, wouldn't I know? And 3? No, not 3.
Well, 3 is where you were staying.
Would Skeggy know what number 4 is?
What?
Would Skeggy know what number 4 is?
Yeah, probably.
What is it?
That is the headquarter of the town guard.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's where the guards sleep. Oh, sorry. That's where the guards sleep.
Voice modulator malfunction.
So we're all...
You've all gathered. Yeah, she successfully snuck through the city, so you're fine.
Oh, hey guys. What are you
Good
doing
to
here?
see ya.
Oh, hey, Mark.
What are you doing here?
Crackle's off in a corner of the bar section of the room with some sellsword guys he found earlier playing dice. He has not even noticed that you guys have all walked in. Just has no idea.
Losing?
I don't know. There's no luck check.
It doesn't have to be. I'm just doing my own thing, you know.
Yeah, you're doing your thing. Talking to sellswords.
Yeah.
Who just gotten
Might
back
I
from your
suggest-
semi-failed sloppy job that you ran last time.
Hence the getting drunk and playing dice.
For sure. Hey guys, what are you guys doing here? Here for the party?
I suggest we all go somewhere a little private.
Good luck getting Crackle out of that game. I've been trying to for 2 minutes.
2 whole minutes.
Yeah.
Piggy picks
I give up
Crackle up
easily.
by the cloak.
Hey, I'm in the middle of a game. Stop. Put me down.
It's secret
Just
mission.
about to win big.
It's a secret.
Not very secret if you say it out loud right in front of my
Crackle.
buddies over here.
It'll be way better than
Is
that
Crackle
job you had.
addicted to gambling?
Yes. Crackle's now addicted to gambling. That just became a core character trait.
I'll say like, come on, Crackle. It's gonna be way better than that job you had yesterday.
No, I was just about to win big.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you like walk away with Crackle in your hands as I'm like swinging, trying to get back to them. I'm like, I'll be right back, guys.
Don't look at my cards.
Oh, dude.
Are you playing cards or dice?
Guys,
Dice.
sorry.
Roll
Look at
some
my
dice
cards.
and see if you fucking
Where's the
win.
arrows?
Come on, yeah, roll some dice, see if you win.
Just mess up his game.
It's fun.
No. You do not.
Damn. R.I.P.
Curse you.
You guys messed up my game. What do you want? Crackle's
We're on
waiting.
secret mission, Crackle.
Okay, you've said that like 4 times now. Someone explain the mission. So I can get back to my game.
We're gonna have to have this talk in private.
Everyone turns to Sparrow.
There's a booth that is relatively secluded in the back of the tavern.
Okay. So Sparrow heads over to that secluded area and pulls out a little folded note and shows it to the buds.
I'm trying to imagine like everyone squeezing into the booth.
I don't think it would be that hard. No one's really that big.
Eris is like Eris is huge.
Eris has to stand off to the side, but the rest of us fit easily.
Bellamir's squashed. No, it's got to be Bellamir is squashed at the far end of the booth between Eris and then Skeggy at the end, and then it's just the 2 little tiny.
Oh yeah, just
Sparrow and Crackle comfortably on the other side.
chilling.
Eris,
yeah.
Eris is man spreading.
Cow spreading.
Calf spreading. Hoof spreading. Oh.
Paunch spreading.
Watch spreading. Yeah.
Yeah.
I pass around the what's it called? The note to show everyone.
Crackle still can't read, so.
I was gonna say that's
Eris
so
can't
rude.
read either.
Crackle can't read.
It's so inconsiderate of me, actually.
Yeah, Skeggy like just leans over and is like whispering it in my ear.
Damn.
So this is the rendezvous happening tonight that I'm gonna go to hopefully find out more information about the Gulls, who are it's the smuggling syndicate that's involved with Durabar.
Yes.
God,
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
cool.
You are correct, my
Um,
child. Good job
I-
on taking notes.
Thanks, God. And so I have to go alone, you know, per usual grimy meetup. But I want you guys to be aware. I also have just decided I'd like someone watching my house. I don't trust them, and they know where I live.
We should hire someone?
We can do it ourselves.
I think we could do it ourselves. I need someone at my house making sure nothing happens to my family. If not, 2 people.
Maybe the sellswords can help.
Yeah, dude, I could go see if I can hire my squad, my boys.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll play some dice outside of her house.
I don't know how much I trust involving strangers in this business.
No, they're perfectly trustworthy.
They paid me.
I win the games.
Crackle, you're sounding like when Baromir was trusting the cops.
I think
Bellamere, sorry.
this sounds like I think that I can stay back because I'm a really big cow and I feel like I'd be seen right away. This sounds like a stealth mission, if anything.
I
And
If only you had
agree
a
that I think
stealthy wild shape or something you could do.
that is true.
Like the
I
meeting.
think
Do I
having
even have
someone
something
with
wild shape?
sending at both locations would
We only
be
have one person with sending.
Still the wild shape anymore.
Who?
Well,
Skeggy, I thought you had sending.
Oh, maybe.
I have message.
Oh, is that what's the difference?
Message is a range of 120 feet.
Just have a panther.
Okay, so that does not.
And it's
Work
infinite.
with
It's a
us.
cantrip.
I don't have
Um,
a tiny wild shape. I just have.
And I don't think you can send a message back. It's just me, like,
You can.
telling you something. You can?
Yeah, you can. Message is a. You can respond to this message as a thing for a reason.
So I think having Skeggy with me outside the building, so or just hidden so that we can communicate would be essential, and then maybe Bellamere and Eris watch my house, and if something goes down, Bellamere lets us know.
You can send Boobat.
Well, Bellamere also has sending.
I have sending. I can
Fair
send you a
enough.
message to let you know
If something
if anything
happens.
happens at the house. Yeah.
Well, and then we just swing on the people she's meeting with.
More like you stop my family from being, I don't know,
Well, but-
abducted, harmed. I can
I get
handle
that.
myself, and I think Skeggy would be a great help in armor, specifically. But I'd like.
So what? Me and Skeggy just go hang out like somewhere outside the bar, and then
Keep an eye on the place where you're meeting.
yeah, and then there
And-
you go.
Bellamere and Eris watch the Smallfoot.
Watch the house.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your plan when you get in there?
So, fairly simple. I'm gonna ask questions about the job like I normally would, and possibly accept if I can get the information I need from the talk, then I've got the information I need. But if I need them to think I'm accepting a job, then I've accepted dirty jobs before. I don't think it's that out of the ordinary to expect
You're gonna-
from me. So
Be careful, they are the Durabar, and we don't fuck with the Durabar.
I never fuck with the Durabar, but we need information, and this seems to be our only lead right now, and I think we're running out of time.
Okay, I want to say we need a safe word for when things go south.
So
Like a code word.
if something happens to us at the Barnacle, Geggy, you could send out Boobat
I
to,
can.
and can he deliver messages? I forget what Boobat can do.
Yeah, can Boobat relay messages?
Can he do anything?
You could tie a string to him.
Boobat can fly, and he can
He can see.
I believe he can understand you guys,
He can answer yes or no.
and he can answer yes or no. That's what we determined. But he can basically fly to you guys and then fly back to me.
So wouldn't it be better to
Lead you
have
guys to us.
Bellamere with you then Skeggy, and you send Boobat with me and Eris from the get-go? Because then if he understands us, I can be like, Boobat, go tell Skeggy while we try to defend whatever if something happens.
I think I'd rather know if something's going on with my family faster than
Okay.
I think I need to let you guys know something's happening with us. Because if we got to get out of here to get to you guys, that's my priority.
Okay.
Okay.
Because at this point, I don't think I'm expecting like hostility at this meeting. It's a hiring. So it's the usual sort of grimy, high tension talks, but they don't really want to call attention to what we're talking about. God forbid I stand up and announce that these are members of the Gulls, you know?
Let's get to it then.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, everyone goes to their places. Sparrow's gonna try and sneak out of the building so I'm not seen with them.
Cool. It is 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
You have quite some time
Is there
before the
anything we
meeting
wanna
time,
get?
so
Maybe before this? Emergency supplies?
Should we scout out someplace, or should we? I don't know.
Sparrow's gonna go home and tell her brothers to go. Would it be better for them to be at the house or maybe stay with their friends? I think keeping them together would make them easier to protect. Okay. They'll all be at the house. Sparrow's gonna warn her family to be on their toes. Because... Actually, no, I'm not. Because I don't want... I'm gonna just tell him to stay in the house. I'm telling him to stay in the house. And nothing else.
I'm going gambling. I'm going back to my boys. We're playing dice.
I look to Bellamere. So what do you want to do? I look down at him.
Well,
Can you teach me some magic? Do a trick.
hopefully we will not be called upon
Do a
to
flip.
take any action.
Wait. Can Bellamere teach Eris some, like, you know, like magic tricks, but like with cards? Like it's like not actual magic tricks.
does Bellamere have proficiency in playing cards?
Wait, I think I do.
I don't
Oh
know.
no, I only have it in dice.
Where's my proficiencies?
Bottom left of your core page.
Oh, I see. No.
So no.
Languages, weapons, other I don't have. No. No, I'm afraid, Eris, I only study real magic.
Do a trick.
I do have a spell or two that might be fun. Well, where are we going to be? Outside? We're outside the house or inside the house?
Oh, it's up to you guys.
Any chance we can like time skip to the meeting?
We can. I mean, I don't know what. I mean, so
I
it sounds
don't
like
think we really
people are
need to-
standing guard outside of a house,
Waiting.
and then
What
Sparrow's going along. Right?
What number is the Rusty Barnacle?
It's where you guys are.
Is
It's
it a
the Rusty
number?
Barnacle is like right down the street from you. It's in this neighborhood.
Is it waterfront?
What? You get no. The number's covered up by all of your tokens at the moment.
Oh, okay.
It would be number 13, which is underneath everybody's shit here.
Okay. Oh, dang.
Skeggy wants to ask Sparrow.
Would you feel comfortable if I was like invisible inside the bar with you? Or do you want me outside?
I would rather not risk agitating the meeting by someone getting caught by detecting you. If you're outside, then you could just be a passerby, just an acquaintance I know who's in town. But if you're in the bar with me and someone, God forbid, I don't know, throws paint on you, then that's gonna call attention to everything. So I think I think having you outside probably.
Okay.
Okay, one other preparation that I want to do. Would it be possible for Eris to tell Skipper if I put him on the ground, it means he has to run out to Skeggy?
Can he understand and follow directions?
I don't know, he's just a little guy.
So no.
Damn.
No, you don't have any control over your mouse friend because you are not a druid that can speak to animals and help. And
Well,
help
that's
you.
why I said
No,
ask Eris to tell
can-
him.
I can speak with animals.
Yeah, you can get Eris to tell him that ahead of time.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, then Eris, please tell Skipper if I put him on the ground tonight, then that means he has to go and find the stinky cheese donor, because Skeggy is notorious for giving Skipper too much stinky cheese, so he knows exactly who that is.
Eris translates exactly those words, but goes, skip, 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 skip. And that's it.
Also tell him I love him.
And she says, swoop, doo boop. That's it.
Skibbity boop bop beep bop.
Biddy bap boop, boop up, that's that. Skibby dap.
All right. Okay, so yeah, let's just time skip to the event,
Great.
I guess.
So everybody
Yeah.
takes their positions, doing whatever they're doing. Get the fireworks out of here, please. And we'll say a little bit early, you, Sparrow, you head down to the insalubrious establishment known as the Rusty Barnacle. The inside of this tavern is, like many in this area, dirty and dingy and smelling of piss and beer. There are a number of drunken sailors here already who are, pissing away their money and whatever they drink that afternoon, sometimes in corners where there's no chamber pot. There is one individual that does stand out who is not drinking. And it looks to be a hooded individual who is sitting alone at a table toward the back corner with his face facing the door, but his hood drawn down low so you can't really see his facial features. And he's kind of watching the door as you walk in.
I acknowledge the shadowy figure in the corner. I do the right thing that a good old smuggler does. I don't go straight to him. I sway around the bar a little bit, pick up a fallen soldier, and then casually make my way and go plop down in the booth with them with my partially drinking beer that I collected.
Sure. Make me a sleight of hand check real quick.
Oh, I've been dying to do this.
Yeah, fantastic. But as you as you swipe the beer from beneath this guy's nose, like you walk over and plop yourself down just in the background here. Where'd my drink go? He's wandering off in the background. The hooded individual turns to face you, and now that you're closer, you can see kind of underneath the hood. He's got kind of roguish features. He's thin. He's got kind of sallow cheeks, smattering of like a 5 o'clock shadow across his face. He's got bags under his eyes. Looks like he hasn't slept in a little while. And he says, "Alrighty, so you're the little bird I'm waiting for, huh?"
Yeah, you JD?
You can just call me Johnny. That's fine.
Alright. Nice to meet you, Johnny.
Why are you picking up my accent? What the fuck?
I know. I was gonna say.
This is. I had already decided that this was Sparrow's smuggling accent.
Oh, okay.
The smuggling accent.
This is already a thing. All right, sounds good.
Her regular identity is separate from her smuggling identity.
It's true.
True.
So you're looking to get in with the nest, eh? Trying to move up in the world, not in ignoble quest.
What does ignoble mean?
It means unnoble. What?
Oh, okay, got it.
Jesus.
No,
Working with
I
rubes
didn't-
here.
You go to school?
Working with-
didn't
I
know
forget-
that. Sparrow knew that.
My apologies. I forget sometimes I work with the rabble. All right. So listen up. I got the job for you, and we'll call this kind of an initiation test. So there's this group of peoples that are kind of muscling in on some turf. They're working an operation just outside of town out of an old abandoned mill. Now, we don't take kindly to people stepping on our toes, but they're not that big of an operation that we need to risk our own necks on this, capiche?
Understand?
Because Italian is the language that's spoken in this continent.
Yes. Look, we'll figure it out.
Haven't you been to Sicily?
I got like 5 accents, and this is one of them, so relax.
Sicilia?
So, how familiar are you with our little operation here? With our modus operandi, as it were?
Well, you of all people would know how tight-lipped your community is. I've only heard the whisperings and seen some old peers of the trade suddenly wearing a bit shinier shoes, you know?
Exactly. The name of the game is clandestine, which means quiet. We don't want any loudness drawing attention to things going on here in Port Merrick. We like things nice and copacetic. So, you're gonna take care of them for us. And you're gonna do it without drawing too much attention from the guard.
Understood. Any sort of resistance I should be expecting?
Oh, surely. These guys are kind of cutthroat. And they kind of have to be. You see, they're smugglers of exotic animals, creatures, and other freaky things. They've been moving stuff up and down the river from across all over the place. And as such, they have to be able to defend themselves from said creatures. So I would expect a good amount of resistance. As far as we know, there's just shy of a dozen somewhere in there. And they're gearing up for another run sometime in the next couple days. Which means they got a lot of product. If for some reason that product would also happen to fall to us, well, need I say more?
Alrighty. So is there anything I should be retrieving to affirm for you that I've gotten the job done, or will your people just know?
Well, we already know where it is. Soon as you have it done, you let us know. And we'll survey the locale, as it were, to confirm.
Alrighty. How should I be contacting you when I'm done?
You don't. We'll contact you.
Alrighty. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to ask. Okay. Sounds good to me. Will there be any sort of, compensation for work of this kind?
If you pass the test, perhaps.
The things I do for love. All right.
I'm flattered.
Cool.
Sparrow lifts up her beer to cheers,
Yeah, on the weekend.
and
He does not
how do
cheers
you-
you back for for context. He's
great. I didn't expect him to.
yeah, he's very much keeping a distance. This is a business transaction, and associating with people, if seen, especially in places like this, can lead to things. So
Alrighty.
I ain't seen nothing. I ain't do nothing.
Beautiful. So Sparrow's gonna get up and go.
Sure.
And I'm gonna stroll out. I'm not gonna like directly acknowledge Skeggy if I see him. I'm just gonna start walking and expect him to follow me.
Skeggy's outside petting the horses.
Okay.
Crockle's just like watching Skeggy pet the horses because he couldn't even reach if he tried.
There is like maybe one horse.
A horse just watching
This,
the horse.
this is a bar for sailors. There's not many people doing overland travel to this bar. Yeah, there's maybe like one horse that's used to like pull a cart full of stuff like supplies for the bar when they go buy it at market, and that's about it. Yeah, so you can hang out with that one for a while. Cool.
I'm gonna-
So you guys eventually link up again. And
So
take
yeah,
whatever route
Skeggy
you need to take.
waits a little bit before following where he saw Sparrow went.
Right.
And we'll send off a message on Boobat to the gang at my family's house saying if it's all clear there, it's all clear here. Let's meet up back at now let's meet up at Bellamir's place. Because
Probably good.
Sparrow heard that there was a kitchen that makes food for you.
Yeah, Bellamir's place, it's a merchant's inn, so there will likely be private rooms for meetings and negotiations and things like that. I'm sure there'll be... And my own rooms are spacious enough for us to all sit down and have a conversation, although you never know who's listening in, but, I imagine it'd be all right.
Sparrow's gonna sneak to Bellamir's apartments on her own and expect that everyone else will also get there eventually.
Make me a stealth check, please.
Yay, okay.
Yay!
Yay.
Yay!
Okay.
Can I also get into the rooms and just hang out on the big fancy bed I assume is in there?
Depends on how you go about it.
Can I pick the lock?
What lock are you picking? You're just gonna try and slip upstairs?
To his room, yeah.
Okay, so the Merchant's Inn, the Ugly Mermaid here, is touted as a secure place for people to discuss trade and business. And as such, they have certain precautions in place to kind of ensure that security. Several of which being big burly bouncers that are serve as like bellhops, but they're there as muscle, Like they're the ones that let people in and out of rooms, and they're posted at every door. Sneaking past that guy is not going to be possible. Not with a 26. Like he's staring right at you essentially. Like there's no rule possible for that guy. So if you want to find an alternate way up to those rooms to try and get in, you certainly can.
She has a Puss in Boots moment. Her eyes get all big. She's like, "That's my daddy's room."
I mean, if you really want to do that, go ahead and make a deception check, I guess.
This guy does this.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I'll wait. I'm just.
You can just park yourself there. In the meantime, I would assume so Boobat. None of that homunculus shit says the creature can talk to people.
No, he has a note on him.
Oh, you wrote a note. Okay, fantastic. That's fine. So eventually, you guys are kind of like hanging out with the the kids inside the house, and there's a tapping at the window, and Boobas just like butting his head into it like over and over again.
It says on the stat block, Garrett understands the languages you speak.
Yeah, but he can't speak them.
Yeah, so still can
He can understand
do
language.
yes or no questions.
Yeah, he can understand language, but he can't talk to people.
Callum, Ren, and Gannett go nuts when they see Boobat.
All right. So you guys get the message, and fairly soon after can head over to the Ugly Mermaid, where it is now decided you would meet up. Once Bellamir gets there, easy enough to let your companions up to your room and lock the door and yeah.
All right, what's the plan,
So-
guys?
I got a job. Doesn't sound insanely shady and should result in more information. Eris thought you might be particularly enticed to participate as it's illegal animal smuggling. Not to call you an
Mother.
animal or anything, but Druid, not because she's a cow.
What kind of animals are we talking about here?
That's gotta be racist.
Because you're a druid. Not sure. Don't sound too friendly.
Are we supposed to be smuggling the animals or rescuing the animals?
We're supposed to deal with the smugglers, the group that is doing this. They had
Deal with?
suggested that they would appreciate acquiring the product, but hey, if the animals get released in the operation, I still accomplished the goal of getting rid of the competition,
So
what is this competition?
Eris.
Oh no, but I don't like people who smuggle living creatures, so my enemy's enemy's enemy is also my enemy right now, I guess.
Eris
So what
punches
is,
her fist into her hand.
We're supposed to do what with these people?
Eliminate them.
So we're just kind of going on a murder spree.
I guess it doesn't have to be a murder spree, but we're really missing the whole smuggling living creatures thing here. I don't think these are good people.
This is the Dwergar. We can murder them.
This
You don't know
Not
that.
necessarily the dwarf.
That's great to know. Thanks.
The Dwergar
So,
are tasking us with doing it.
the town guard and the courts.
No, a
Not gonna
smuggling
mind.
syndicate that is working with the Dwergar is asking us to do this. These smugglers existed in this city like before they were working with the Dwergar.
Oh, never
What are
mind.
they? Their competition? Is that what this is?
Pretty much. The smuggling industry is full of bad people, so I don't think that just because the Gulls don't like these guys, that makes them, like, good. But it's just an initiation test, so,
This helps the Gulls. We do it, we get in good with the Gulls.
pretty much.
So
I'm
we-
curious what they mean by product. So we'll see what we find when we get there. I don't have a way to contact them other than them seeing that the job's been done. So I guess the moment of the infiltration, we gotta come up with a quick solution for whatever animals are there. I don't necessarily want any living creature getting smuggled, so my plan right now is to release them unless releasing them would cause an issue for the city.
Well, we have to release them.
But where?
I'm the one to release.
I mean more like I'd rather release them elsewhere than release them just on the outskirts of the city if they're like gonna, devastate the ecosystem.
Well, that
We're-
depends on where they are.
We're,
Do you
we're
know
talking
the
about this like
location
we've
is?
already done it.
There-
How many? Who are these people? What are they? What
There's
kind
a
of
dozen.
weapons do they have? Where are they?
There's a
Okay.
dozen. They're cutthroats. Don't know what weapons they have. Don't know what they're smuggling, other than that they're living things. And they're posted up at the abandoned mill outside of town.
Abandoned mill outside of town. All right.
Yeah.
So this isn't going to be inside the town limits.
I don't believe so. Do I know where the mill is, or can I see where the mill is on the map?
It's not inside the city, but it is still the purview of the city. So like Port Merrick, like the main shit that you see on this map is the brunt of it. But there are, like, on the outskirts of the city, there are little, like, pockets of, people that can't afford to live inside the city, for tax purposes or whatever.
All right.
There's people that make their living, like, doing farming or, logging or whatever, milling, for example, the abandoned mill and all that fun stuff. So it is still the purview of Port Merrick. So if anything goes especially crazily wrong, there might be an investigation about it still.
I think we should wrap our minds and our efforts around the rescuing of these illegal animals. That way,
Absolutely.
if we have to explain it to anyone, and that should be our goal. If we are offered resistance of a deadly nature, we can certainly respond to that, and I certainly would. But I don't want to. I'm not a murderer. I don't go in to kill people, but I'll go in to rescue animals, and if we have a problem, then we have a problem.
So the goal is to complete the mission, which is to defeat the smugglers, or
Let's say
to
defeat.
speak with them.
I don't think speaking with them is the goal of the mission.
So we're trying to do this for the Gulls so that they'll trust us, so that we can learn more about the Gulls' activities with the Dwergar.
Yes.
Sparrow, did you tell them that we were all going to do this? That you had a group of people, or do they think it's just you?
Well, they didn't say not to. They told me it was a dozen people. So look at me, like, you think
But do they think that you're gonna take out a dozen of these smugglers?
Possibly.
Okay.
They don't want their hands on it. They
Right.
don't want their name affiliated with this mission. So at this point, I'm doing what I gotta do to get the mission done.
Yeah. The emphasis,
And-
for context, the emphasis was that this is a test for you. This is a
Right.
test to see how you handle this particular assignment. So they are going to be listening and watching how this is done, and whether it is done to a satisfactory degree in terms of their own standards.
Oh, that's fun.
From what you've heard about the Gulls, you know that they want things done quiet. So that's one checkbox you can be fairly certain of. Anything else is up to you, and they're kind of like the silent judges in the background.
So,
If that means
What?
putting together a crew, if that means intimidating them and running them out of town, if that means, whatever you need to do to handle it, handle it. It's left open-ended on purpose to see what your problem-solving skills are.
I like this. Okay. So,
Oh.
are there any
Burn
animal
to the
rights
ground?
activists in town?
No.
No, I mean, I just want to kind of understand what the Gulls think. The Gulls think they're giving you the task to quote unquote take care of a dozen animal smugglers. You alone. So it's either a suicide mission, because as many as you can take out or disrupt their business, it still benefits the Gulls whether you live or die. If we become involved, then that's sending a message to the Gulls that you have allies that you can call upon to get things done, and that might impress them. We are not auditioning for the Gulls. For all they know, we're hired mercenaries that you hired or associates of yours. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm just thinking, like, we could play this one or two ways. Obviously, we'd all want to go in. If there's really 12 of them, then there's 5 of us, and we're going to need everybody. But we can play this different ways, depending on what the Gulls' reaction to it is. Maybe they hire all of us. Maybe they hire you and quote unquote your various associates, or you tell them, look, these are just 4 of the dozens that I have developed over the years, and you play it off,
I think the way we should go about this is they want quiet. The issue is quiet's a bit too quiet.
Quiet's not easy for us.
We need these people to, disappear. Not necessarily disappear, but pardon my language. They're disappearing from the situation.
Yeah.
I think the best way to do that would a smuggling group getting hushed is a bit obvious of another smuggling group getting involved. I like the doing this under a guise of some sort. Like,
I have an idea.
What?
Yeah.
Distraction. Okay, we split the party the best way we can. Distraction, and then we free the animals somehow.
Well, spoken like a true druid. But
You
That's
can-
shut down the business.
You can turn into an animal, so you could pretend to be an exotic animal that got
you could be
got out.
captured. You could be
You can
captured.
you can be captured and cause a very good distraction that would allow the rest of us to purloin their ill-gotten goods and or take them out.
Well, not and or. We're supposed to take them out. We have to figure out how we accomplish the mission without becoming assassins.
I can be a panther, and they can capture me.
What if I come in acting like I want to trade with them or get some money off of this special panther I caught?
Yeah,
that's-
set up a meeting
Yeah.
for
That's a
the
good-
trade of an exotic animal.
A good way in. If their headquarters is at the mill, you could literally walk up with Eris in a cage and knock on the door, I suppose, or
And then I can.
I don't
get
know, I
animals
mean-
out on the
Or
inside.
one of us could do that while you're being sneaky.
That's what I'm thinking too.
I mean,
We split the party somehow.
but I'm just saying rescuing smuggled animals is going to sit better if we get caught, if people wind up dying and there's an investigation. It's much better to be illegal animal smuggler rescuers than assassins, murder. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And if we rescue the animals, great, but it's a better place to start from.
I want to
Bellamere,
stress that the only reason I'm okay with completing this initiating mission is because I don't like people smuggling live animals. Like that, making the animals safe is a priority.
Absolutely. Paris agrees.
So we could. It might be a good. So they're doing another run in a few days, which means they'd have a lot of product, and we have at least, I don't know, a day to maybe like scope out and see what it is that they're smuggling first, maybe. Oh wait, Boobat.
Boobat!
Can Boobat convey anything? Isn't that what we had him for, to be a scout?
Yes, so he can tell us. We can figure out how many
Wait, it's
people.
yes or no questions, right?
It's yes or no questions. So we could ask: are there more than 10 people? Well, we know how many people are there.
There's a dozen.
There's a dozen. We can get simple pieces of information out of Boobat as a scout, and he's very silent and he flies. And even if they do spot him, they'd probably think he's just a bat. So Boobat is. I think this is our redemption at a stealth mission. So Skeggy's gonna probably get his stealth armor on, and we gotta have a plan. And we can go for non-lethal attacks, but we can also just take these fuckers out. I don't know. Skeggy's kind of like Skeggy. He's with Sparrow on whatever she's with, so she's down with killing them, eliminating them. He has no problem with it. He sees the trade of animals just as bad as the trade of slaves, in a certain way.
Not super like right now in Sparrow's mind, these are bad people, and so. But she's never necessarily leaning towards like bloodthirsty murder. So, and this goes against a lot of her internal morals, but what we could do is free the animals, incapacitate the smugglers, and under the guise of Eris being a like good-hearted druid, tell the city authorities that we went to go free animals and we caught these smugglers.
If it comes to light. If it comes to light. If we get in and out and nobody knows, then that's what the Gulls want. They don't want to be on the radar, and we would have accomplished it. But if it goes south or something happens, we have to explain ourselves, we better have a story.
The Gulls' idea, like, they don't want these smugglers continuing to work within their territory. So
what I'm hearing is arson.
That's what I'm saying. We burn the place to the ground.
Free the animals
From
and
the inside.
we don't burn the mill. They're just using the mill as like a base of operations. We want to eliminate.
Abandoned.
We want to somehow find a way to stop these guys from smuggling completely.
I'm with Eris. It's abandoned.
Release the animals. Let the animals eat them.
let's have. Oh,
If they're dangerous animals, who knows? There might be a.
they
Yeah, what
are.
kind of animals it
That's
is.
what I was told, that they're armed because of the animals.
You remember Baldur's Gate and when you had to talk to the oxes or whatever, and then they helped you out if you like talked to them?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
We get Eris.
Are you offering
you animal
to talk to the
speaker.
We
accent?
get Eris
That's what I'm
to
saying.
talk to the animals to unionize them and lead an animal
Yes.
revolution.
Yes,
So that they'll
yes.
attack
Wow.
the smugglers, kill them for us, and then the animals
Yes.
leave the vicinity of the city. You gotta tell
That's what
them
I'm saying.
to leave the city,
That's
because
what
if
you
they
were
go
saying.
into the city, they're gonna die.
Yeah, that's what I was literally saying from Baldur's Gate. You weren't there
Okay,
yet, Dad.
so let's send Boobat while
yeah,
we're
yeah.
making these plans, so we can find out sooner what the animals are.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Okay, so I'm guessing, since it's still like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the morning, we can send Boobat out.
Wait, what? No, the meeting was at 10 p.m.
The
It's
meeting was
late.
at late.
Oh,
You guys have
never
been
mind.
discussing this goings on for a little while, so it's getting close to midnight at this point.
The later in the night we go, the better it'll be for fucking to attack, because everyone wants to sleep. So we can send Boobat out, and Geggy's gonna take Boobat and he's gonna go.
All right, Boobat, you're gonna go try and find the old mill, and you're gonna go tell us. You're gonna go scout it out, and we're gonna ask you how many animals there are, and how many smugglers there are.
And what kind of animals they are. We can 20 questions it. It's
We
okay.
can 20 questions it.
So go learn everything you can, Boobat. Go.
And then throw Boobat into the air, and Boobat
Go, Boobat, go.
Give
All
him
right.
a little forehead kiss.
Toss him out the window, and then he flaps away.
Boobat's a bat.
Sweetie.
Where will he go?
Did you tell Boobat where to go? Did you just say find
Yeah,
out
that
what
was
you
the
know?
plan.
the old mill.
Okay. So Boobat will look for an old mill somewhere around here.
Do you want me to roll for Boobat, because he has a stat
Can we show him on a map?
You don't know where it is either.
Well, you said the abandoned mill on the other side of town.
Yeah, but you need to look for it and figure out where it is. So he didn't give
Yeah, we
you a
gotta find
location.
Oh, dang,
That's why I was
didn't
asking,
think
like-
there are that many abandoned mills. I
Like
guess
you just
our-
said, go
our
find a
brain
mill,
is
Boobat.
not-
Go find an abandoned mill, Boobat. Here you go. Throw him out the window, and then he's gonna wander around like, what the fuck am I doing?
What's a mill?
Yeah, what is that? How's that work?
Looking until he finds something that looks like a smuggling operation.
He might find a lot of those.
Damn.
Yeah, like he's gonna come back and be like, "There's 47 deals going on right now."
Yeah. Look, every restaurant to Boobat is an animal smuggling operation.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Well, he's a construct, so I guess he would like fly around and be like, "Oh, cool, seagulls." Like I don't know, like where the fuck is he gonna go? Yeah,
He understands me. He understands me. Okay.
He understands you, but
roll.
your instructions are too vague, is what I'm trying to say. You need to give him a little bit more to work with if you want him to just fly out of here.
Better.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm music.
Okay, so just be more
fucking-
clear.
Where's
Call back.
the old mill? Like we don't know.
You don't know its exact location. You know that
Well,
it's
well,
outside of
maybe-
town, upriver. That's all
Maybe
that
we
you know.
Upriver.
Maybe we should ask somebody.
Well, if it's a mill, then it grinds grain, right?
Let's
So-
ask the shipwrights.
Yeah. I'm staying at the Merchant's Inn. I can try and ask around. I can let it be known that I'm looking for
Yeah. How about
a building to use as a publishing house.
No.
I don't like the taxes in the
no.
city.
Say you're in the logging industry and you're looking for old mills to refurbish. To get,
Well,
you
I don't know if I can do that because I've just spent a week
You can lie.
No, I just spent a week trying to establish contacts for my publishing business.
Oh my god.
It's true. That's what
It's
he was
not
doing.
logging.
Right,
Is it a logging mill? Is it a
mill?
grain mill? What kind of a mill is it? We still don't
You
know.
don't know. You have no idea.
So I can ask around if there are buildings that are suitable to
Okay.
refurbish as a publishing house.
That's probably the best
and
way
see-
we can do it. So ask away.
I can ask away because a publishing house needs paper. If it's a mill, I may be able to have a conversation about I want to produce my own paper. Where
Let's hope it's not a puppy mill.
let's hope it's not a pepper mill or
Okay, go ask somebody.
maybe it's a
Oh
windmill.
my god, what if it was displacer kittens?
Well, then we kill them all because displacers are horrible creatures. Sorry, Eris.
Displacer beasts are fey, actually. It's kind of weird how that works out.
Jesus.
But I mean,
Y'all
that's what
are
I'm saying.
racist
Now,
as hell.
not to draw out the session any longer, but I'm just saying, like, I can certainly help by putting it
So
out there and seeing what information I get back.
The merchants available that just start.
I can start doing, but it might
Goddamn,
take a
I
day.
think
It
I'm
might
just gonna ask them where I can get.
No,
it might
some
take
food,
us a day
'cause
or
I'm
two.
a fucking cow.
it might take
Maybe I
you
could just be like,
4
yo,
minutes.
where can I get a good snack? Is there a mill around here?
Yeah, I'm sure that'll go over well.
Okay.
Just ask. Hey, do you know anything about the town history, about industry? I'm looking to, I'm looking to
I can
invest.
put it out there. I can put it out there through the
Is there any
merchants.
abandoned
Any
buildings
abandoned
around here?
real estate out in the country?
Well, I'm not going to be so obvious because when there's a massacre at an abandoned mill 2 days from now, they're all going to be looking at me.
True.
So I have to inquire, and then I'll get a list of potential places, and we can go scout out those places, see which one it might be.
Let's just take half flank up the river.
That flies.
Can Boobat just be like the eagle from Assassin's Creed and just like find it?
That's what he's trying to be.
Can Eris, can you turn
No.
into anything that flies?
No. No, you need to be a higher druid level for that, I think.
Damn.
You don't have any flying. I think you need to be a certain level to be able to get flying creatures.
Yeah, but I can be like a giant. Oh, I can't be an owl bear. What can I be? A lion?
You can be the spotted lion, which is
Spotted lion.
which is a giant lion. It's like a lion that's as big as a house.
Giant.
Not
Anyway,
the most
but-
subtle creature in the world.
Okay, we need to figure this out and find the mill, and scout it out and see what animals.
Right, we need to
I feel
find
like this
them.
was an important question to ask in the
Yes, it
in
would've
the
been.
job offer.
Yeah.
Where
where's-
are they? How many are there?
I knew where the mill was, and you said it's on the outside of town.
Outside of town?
I feel like
All
What
right.
do you say? North of the
That's
river?
all part of the test.
It's all part of the test.
Well, all I'm saying is
This is part of the
notice
problem
how
solving you gotta do.
conveniently up here on the top of the map, number 10 is blocked out, but then up over here in the north, there's like.
Yeah, is this it?
I'll tell you right now, it's not on this map.
Damn it.
None of the keys match up to Old Mill where animals are being kept, because I came up with this 2 days ago. So
Okay.
Look. If it's a mill, it's next to the water because that's how they transport logs. Let's just take Halflink up the river
We don't
to
know
find
if it's
the
a
mill.
We don't know if it's a logging
Well,
mill.
no. But mills.
Why not?
Unless it's a windmill.
Mills.
Run the mill.
Oh God.
It's
what
a
if
water
it was,
mill
well,
or a
no,
windmill?
it could be
It's
a
a
mill.
either near the water.
It has to be near the water. I
It has
agree
to
on
be near
that.
the water. Like
So let's just follow the river.
Yeah.
I think
Let's just
we should
go up the
follow
river.
Yeah,
so
let's
we
go up the
find
river.
an abandoned
We
mill.
all pile into Halflink, and then I sail us up
Yeah.
the river.
okay, are we doing
Let's
this
go.
at midnight?
Like
Is that what we're doing?
Wow.
No, we're going
hold
to
on.
bed.
Okay.
Hold on. We're not. Are we in a hurry for this?
Yes.
We only have.
We have an hour and a half
Look.
left. No, not even left.
No,
We
I
have
mean,
like
if you want me to inquire, I can. We might be able to get a couple of locations rather than scouting every single thing that looks like a mill for miles on the river.
I thought we could just give Boobat like conditionals, like
just write a bunch of
Scout.
if-then code.
yeah, scout the outlands or things that look like mills. If looks like mill, if animal, then look at animal. If animal in cage.
I think you're
Like-
overcomplicating things a little bit here.
Well,
Okay,
I
let's just
thought we
go
had a
up the
great plan of
river.
how Boobat scout, and
We
then
can
you
do-
gave us more details.
You know what? How about we
I
do
mean-
that? We can say, all right. Skeggy says to Boobat,
Boobat, change your plan. You're gonna go scout up north along the river. Okay? So along the river, you're gonna look for something like a mill. And a mill is something that uses water or wind to turn around and power something inside the mill. So it might look like a wooden building with a big wheel.
he was Southern before we watched.
Well, he's from the south of the map, so
Yeah.
That's true.
So if you see a mill or something like it, just go in there and look around. And if you see animals in cages, come back to us. And we will be staying here. So you go search at night, we will sleep, and then we'll see what you find in the morning. Come back here after the sun rises. All right, Boobat, go.
Avoid being seen.
All right.
Also, please.
go, Boobat.
Avoid being seen, Viv.
You said go
Huck him
in
out the
there, and
window.
he's just gonna be like floating in like plain vision.
I like to think you just like you like.
Listen.
I like to think you throw him like a paper airplane. And he just like drifts off north.
Yeah.
So don't be seen. Scout for the mill, and if you find one with animals in it that are being locked in cages and a bunch of mean-looking sons of guns, come back to us. And if you don't find anything, just say you didn't find anything.
Well, we'll ask you if you found anything, and you'll either nod.
Just say
shake-
yes or
shake
no.
your little bad
We'll
head.
figure it out by the time. But just gather information and remember, be stealthy about it. Go, Boobat, go!
And then he throws him like a paper.
Okay. All right.
Go,
Boobat
Boobat,
flies away, up north, where you told him to go.
And then we sleep at night.
Yeah. Okay.
While we gather
Fast forward to
information.
tomorrow morning because I don't think anyone else is doing anything else tonight. So tomorrow morning, you, Bellamere, in your room, you are awoken by the tapping of Boobat on the window.
Oh, okay. I will open up the window for Boobat.
Okay. Boobat flaps in and
Is every-
parks himself
no,
onto the desk that's inside
Well,
of your
now,
room.
did we all bunk in my room here, or is everybody split up to their own places?
There's not enough room for y'all to bunk here unless you're buying
Right.
your own rooms.
I don't think the inn would want me to pay, so I'm
Barely
assuming
at home.
everybody's
So-
split. Okay, so this is me and Boobat.
It's
Yeah,
you and Boobat.
Okay.
The rest of you, if you wanted to be here, staying at the inn, you could. It would just cost you some money.
No, Skeggy went with Sparrow.
Sparrow went there and then went home and went back real early.
I'm too big.
We had to go back to Sparrow's house anyway to check on the family.
I'm too big.
Your entire family was slaughtered in the night. No,
I'm too big.
No.
I'm kidding. No, they're all fine.
Okay, so Belmir will check Boobat for injuries.
Boobat seems fine. He's
Okay.
he's covered in a little bit of dust, but other than that, he's
Okay.
perfectly fine.
I mean, don't bats like to live in mills anyway? Okay.
Please ask him
Boobat,
if you found it.
did you find a building that matches the description of a mill?
Boobat's eyes flash green.
Oh, God. Is this like a stoplight? Okay.
Say that
You
there's
wouldn't
been
know
an,
what a stoplight is,
when-
so you
when-
would know what that means.
when Skeggy rebuilt Boobat after the first time, he built him with a red, green, yes or no questions system.
Yeah, his eyes are naturally red because he made them out of like a ruby. So, if they glow red, means no. If they glow green, means yes.
Yeah, okay. Did you find more than one location?
Flashes green.
Is it more than... Does he know miles? Is it more... Is the nearest building more than a league away?
Boobat tilts his head to the side.
Yeah, okay. Okay, never mind. Forget I said that, Boobat.
Little sparks fly out of his ears for a second.
Were there any persons inside the buildings?
Flashes green, yes.
Was there more than one building with people inside?
Flashes red, no.
Were there caged animals? Did we already ask that?
Well, yeah.
Elamir has to ask that.
Did you see any animals at the building with people inside?
Here's what I'm gonna do. Daniel, you have a stat block for Boobat.
Yep.
Roll Boobat a perception check.
Perception? Okay.
Come on, Boobat. Oh.
Plus what?
0.
Great. Does
Boobat is
he have anything that helps him with that?
He's more bad than Boo.
Nope. His perception is plus 0.
Great. No, I mean like any features. Does he have like advantage for perception checks or something? Or no?
Nope.
Great.
No.
What was the question again? Did you find any animals in cages?
Were there?
Oh,
were there
wait.
no, I
Can
just
add
said
my proficiency bonus.
I don't know. Do you?
Did you add the proficiency when you made him?
His proficiency bonus is equal to mine.
It says it obeys your commands. Homuncular service stat block, which uses your proficiency bonus in several places. Now, I don't know what the homuncular stat block looks like, so it might maybe be a thing. Hold on.
Wait. Perception equals 0 plus proficiency bonus times 2. So
That means it is, which is 3 times 2, so 6. So plus 6, 4 plus 6.
3 plus 6, because that's the first roll.
Sorry,
You
3? Oh, is it 3? Never mind.
did. Yeah. So 9.
9.
Still not great. Flashes red. I don't think he would have found it.
Yeah, he would have known. Okay, but there was. So what if there's a building with people in it, which could be an active mill that already exists.
So Boobat went out in the dead of night and found one building with people in it in the dead of night.
That looked like a mill.
I mean,
That looked like a mill.
that met the
you said
description.
he didn't find it. That was the roll to see if he found any animals
Yeah.
in cages.
Okay, why don't we?
Okay.
Well, he can lead us back to that one
well,
mill.
I was going to ask him.
Just leave
Boobat,
us there and we can scout
can
it
you
out.
can you take us there?
Flashes green. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay, let's
Stay
just
with
have
me,
him take
Boobat.
us there, and then we'll scout it out ourselves, so we don't have to ask all these stupid
All
questions.
right. What time of morning is this?
This would have been like real early in the morning, like sun up.
Okay.
6 o'clock.
So I'm going to prepare a sending to Skeggy.
What? You don't have to do that. We're new to come back to you in the morning.
This is.
Oh, we're all
gonna
coming
meet
back
up.
in the morning.
Keep in mind also
Oh,
this
all
is this is winter time, so it'd be closer to probably like 7 in the morning, because it's darker for longer.
All right, then I will put Boobat in my satchel. I'll lock my. Well, yeah, I'll keep Boobat with me. I'll put Boobat in my satchel and I'll lock my door and go down for breakfast and wait for the party to arrive.
I'm already on the boat.
Yeah. Eris has been sitting on the boat all night for no reason.
Well, wait, we're not meeting at the boat, are we?
No. You guys
gotta go
told
sail
Boobat
up
to come
there.
back here. I'm assuming everyone knows that Boobat is returning to this location.
Yeah, I think we're all meeting at Bellamir's place. At least that was the plan that I was under the impression.
Yes.
Okay. Why did I put you over there? That's not where things are. This is where things are. Okay. So early enough in the morning, the sun has come up. You guys have, gathered your shit and you've headed over to Bellamir's place. Bellamir is waiting for you in the lobby when you arrive.
In the restaurant.
Yeah. In the lobby.
In the
in the first floor.
Apparently I'm done with breakfast. Okay.
He had a continental breakfast.
The-
I had a continental breakfast.
I mean, that's all the same thing. There's no like.
I had a bagel, some cold eggs.
It's a collection of tables and booths on the first floor. Is
Okay, no problem. That's fine.
So yeah, you can wait for them there, and everyone sits down, and you can order breakfast if you want to, whatever works.
Okay.
Take off like 5 silver.
Oh, all right.
Skiggy's happy with his dried sardines.
Sure.
Silver. Okay.
And then also take off a gold for the additional night.
Okay. Okay.
Damn,
All
a
right.
gold?
Belmer's staying at a nice place.
Yeah. Okay.
As
When
he
everyone's
always wants to do.
When everyone is seated, I will remove Boobat from my satchel and hand him over to Skeggy and say, "My friends, I believe that Boobat has found what we're looking for. He found one building that matches the description that Skeggy gave him that contains people. And unless there are mills that are working all night long, this is probably the location we're looking for. At least it's the best place to start. Although I don't think he knows what I was talking about when I asked him if there were creatures or animals there. But he knew people. So he also said that he can take us there. He said he can take us there. So if we want to go, I think he could probably lead us there, and then we can see whether this is the actual mill or whether it's just a mill."
All right, let's go.
Okay, so we all jump into half flank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
like,
I'll
is
That's my
I'll-
vote.
I'll go up to my room, gather my things, I'll settle my bill. With
Skeggy asks Boobat,
Is it along the river?
Flesh is green, yes.
oh, thank God.
Okay. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to how much for a day? I'm going to pay for 3 more days.
Can you ask Boobat if it's on the left or right side of the river?
3 more gold.
Cool.
Left and right is relative for the river that winds.
I'm going to tell him to hold my rooms for me for 3 days.
They'll take your money.
Yeah, I want to have a place. So I'm going to keep everything I don't need, like my yellow tunic and other things, in the room. Okay,
Whatever you want.
I got my traveling gear.
By the way, Eris
Okay,
and
Bellamy.
Crackle take off on another 5 silver each for the night.
Okay.
Okay, so you all pile onto the boat, Sparrow's boat. It's kind of a cramped situation, but thankfully
It's a
she's not
lovely boat.
hauling any cargo, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And you begin to kind of maneuver up the river there. It takes you like about, I would say probably like 2 hours. With Boobat acting as essentially your compass, like perch him on the front of the boat and have him direct you where you need to go.
Skiggy's rowing hard.
You pass several buildings along the river that are water mills, but Boobat does not indicate on any of them until you get to one the wheel is not turning, and which looks fairly dilapidated. Like there's holes in the roof. There is like dust and grime covering all the windows. The water wheel itself has like one section that's broken off and is like fallen into disrepair. And that's the one that he indicates on.
Bingo.
Well, we'll see. Now what are we gonna do?
Is this it, Boobat? Eris asks.
Flesh is green, yes.
Oh!
Well,
Now we know Bellamere.
He just told you. Yeah, okay.
Don't scream.
Now you know Bellamere.
It's just Eris shouting, "Oh shit! It's a bat!"
It's abandoned.
all right. What's the plan? Are you gonna turn into a panther?
Yep.
We can send Boobat in again. Were we gonna go with the distraction of like
No.
selling an animal, or were we gonna just like have you
Should
try
I
to
just get
infiltrate?
captured? Maybe I should just get captured, or I don't know.
Well, you don't. Well, they would keep you alive
He
if
also
you're.
would come with me.
I
You
feel
might
like
get
the
fucking
infiltrating and
tranquilized.
selling the animal was a good plan. I don't want to abandon a good plan when so infrequently have.
Okay, but what would be your cover if they ask how you knew where they were?
I'm a smuggler.
Okay. So we're gonna help on that
I
charisma check.
get intimations.
Oh, by the way,
Bye. Have fun. Okay.
Oh, I said, by the way, Skeggy's in his stealth armor for this one.
Okay, I'm
You know what we
gonna
could
turn into
do?
a panther.
We're on the boat, right? Is the boat an open boat? Does it have a covering or a pilot house or anything?
It's a raft. It's like not a very big boat.
It's not a raft.
Boat. It's a little sailboat.
It's like, yeah, it's like small. It's not particularly big or like structurally impressive. It's a small. It's
Yeah,
a small
okay.
like it barely fits the five of you.
I was just thinking that.
It's like a little cat boat.
Yeah.
You guys. So
Oh, what have we got? We got.
Sparrow and Eris can go be the distraction, while Crackle, me, and Bellamere can, with our spells, go in while they're distracted, incapacitate any smugglers that might be in our way, and free the animals. So our job should be to free the animals.
We still don't know what the animals are. which
No,
I feel like is
I was
kind of-
gonna get captured and then free the animals from the inside when they throw me with them.
Yeah, we're gonna animal revolution.
But
Yeah.
that's if you guys can get. What if they just stop you at the door and say we don't want this panther? We can wait. We can wait like
Why
in
would
the
they not want a
rafters
panther?
and be ready to
Why
strike.
would he not want me?
Yeah, why would they not want a panther?
I don't
They're
know.
animal smugglers. They get more money.
Well, illegal animals. So I'm
maybe they
assuming
don't have-
Panthers are not. What
It's
have we learned about
exotic
this?
for sure.
I'm
It's
very
exotic
well
for sure.
groomed.
But what? You can't just walk up with a panther on a leash. It's got to be in a cage, like you captured it.
Yeah, we don't have a cage.
I know. That's what I'm
I
saying.
could be unconscious.
It's a mayor's pet that we need to get out of town.
I could be unconscious. Unconscious.
We don't know if the mayor has a panther
Well,
or a pension.
you
Well,
can't.
yeah, they wouldn't know that either.
Maybe they would. It's their job. They know their
Where-
clients.
Do we know if they know animals, they know where the panther's from. Where's the panther from? How did you capture it?
It's exotic.
Yeah, we need a good story because last time we didn't have a good, solid story that we were
We had a
following.
great story.
My other
we didn't.
contact didn't offer me a good
We
deal.
had a great story.
So I'm bringing it to you guys.
Where'd you get it?
I don't think they're gonna ask questions like that.
They might, out of professional interest.
What's a
Just-
Where are
Just
Panthers
a
from?
flag
Oh,
every single time.
you're from,
Where
what
are
is
Panthers
it?
from?
Just a
Scatamir.
flag.
They're from the jungles.
You're from Scatamir.
You know, why go up with the panther at all? You could literally be bold enough to knock on the door and go, "You and I both know what you're doing here. I have something you may be
No,
interested
Bellamere.
in."
We're supposed to do it secretly and stealth.
No,
Yeah, we gotta tie you
How?
up. We gotta tie the panther up.
I'm saying
Yeah.
there's got to be
And I'll be
something.
unconscious or something.
Do we have magic rope, or is that our
Just
other
check.
campaign?
If they ask questions, just be like, "Do you want the panther or not?" It's worth like, I don't know how much panther's worth.
I don't know, 400
5,000 gold.
Damn.
Well,
5,000.
I don't know.
Probably 400.
probably. Who knows? What they'll pay for it if they're interested. But it's
Exactly.
pretty bold to just show up on their doorstep with a panther. But it might be just the very thing that.
Or I could get captured by them, and you guys can like watch over me. I'll just be
Well,
outside
I
of their
pull
thing.
the problem, though,
out of
Eris, is
the hole in panther form.
Or we can stage a ruse where I'm going to get captured by Smallfoot, and they see that, and then they approach her or something. I don't know. They could watch me get captured.
you don't. Oh, if they want you for your pelt, you're gonna die.
No,
Well-
I would be captured by Smallfoot, by Sparrow. And they want to sell me.
Look, if anything, you just try to sell Eris as the Panther. I think we should have you tied up because why would they trust it otherwise?
Yeah.
Even if that distraction doesn't work, it only has to work for a little bit. If it works and you're able to get in and they buy the Panther, fucking pocket that gold and fucking then Eris can talk to the other animals from inside.
Yeah.
We can release. All right, we will work on unlocking the cages. That's what we'll do. We'll unlock the cages while they're distracted, so that when you get in, if you get in, you can revolutionize the animals, and then they can just bust out. Sound good?
Why wouldn't they kill Sparrow and take the panther?
Since that's bad business.
Because that's bad business.
No, it's not. Now they just got a panther for free.
They want the animal. They don't care about who
Sparrow.
to them.
Right. But now Sparrow shows up at their door, having discovered their hideout. She can't leave alive now.
Sparrow has something they want, so they're gonna negotiate. Let's just try it. That'll be fun.
I think we're putting Sparrow in danger.
If anything,
Danger.
Dad, Bellamere can show up with her and be like pose as her wizard muscle.
Really,
And
wizard muscle?
Fireball.
And,
Slice
me
the
and
ground.
Crackle can go in stealth mode because we have invisibility, and you
I
are
mean,
by
yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, I'm not very stealthy.
What if? Okay. What if?
I'm not
We-
stealthy either.
You have invisibility. Do you not?
No.
Oh, never mind. I have invisibility.
I'm saying we just have Eris wild shape while she holds the portable hole with the rest of us in it. She gets captured, they take her inside. We all pop out of the portable hole, we're inside.
In a
You're
jail
gonna
cell.
hold the portable hole in my mouth?
I like our odds better us sneaking into the mill while they're distracted.
Yeah, I think that would be best. Distract them. And then I'll get to
You're-
the animals and start the animal rev.
Sneaking into another part of the mill?
Now,
Sneaking in through the roof?
let's get
Sneaking
this
in
straight. Let's get this straight. Hannah, you can't speak to the other animals if you're in panther form. Correct?
Not unless
was that
she
you cut out?
casts speak with animals beforehand and is concentrating on it when she's
Right.
captured.
Okay.
Right.
That's good to know. We'll do that then.
Okay.
I don't know how
I cast
long
speak
speak
with
with animals lasts. It's probably like 10
you know
minutes.
what? I do have a
at the mill yet?
disguise.
Yeah, we're at the
I could disguise myself as something.
Dude,
but I don't know, like like
As
a
one of the
human person.
guards? You're just like the
no,
13th
I
person?
don't think it's that good of a disguise. But as not myself, if that makes any difference. Well, yeah, we could go up and just simply knock on the door. I could try and bluff if I'm
Or
only
you guys
distracting.
can hide in a bush, and then me and Sparrow could go and distract them, and you guys sneak in, like Daniel said.
Really considering
I feel
just pulling the old Dresden and just walking up with how long this is taking. The good old
Well,
Dresden
okay,
just walking the front
thing
door up
is-
while us
is
arguing.
into the gypsy.
Yep.
If it's
Caravan.
not done right, then we
Alright.
won't get any information about what we actually need. This is the minor. Like, saving the animals is the minor task here. Saving the world is the major task here. If it comes to, I just have to, like, slit the throats of everyone in this building, I will do it. But, like, we need to not piss off the Gulls so that we're doing this for no reason.
Right.
So,
What
I can come
specifically
in
did the
acting-
Gulls say they wanted? Very specifically. They just said they didn't want this rival set of smugglers.
they said they wanted
Doing
this
business in
done
their area.
quietly.
Right.
They said they're muscling in on our turf. We don't like that. Take care of them and do it quietly.
Right.
It's very broad,
I
very
can't
general.
get out.
Well, we have a
Yeah.
portable hole. We could just start kidnapping.
So,
It's quiet. No one would find bodies if they're in a
them.
portable hole.
They suffocate after a certain amount of time.
That's what I'm saying, is no one's gonna find the bodies if they're in a portable hole.
I think we could come in with the I'm trying to smuggle Eris as a panther. If they ask questions about why I know where they're at, I'll say their people have loose lips. I heard about it at the harbor.
Yeah, that's plausible. That's more plausible.
This
You're
is one
looking
of
for
those
coin.
we're spending
Or
an
don't tell
hour
them at all.
planning for an elementary level puzzle.
What do you mean? How did I find out? Everybody knows you're here.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, play that
Execute.
dynamic.
I want to. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Let's execute. Come on.
Just go
All
for
right.
it.
Okay,
Okay.
so is Bellamere going with you, Sparrow,
So-
or with us?
Okay.
I'm going with. I feel like Eris should be in the portable hole,
Eris?
and then I let her out, and she acts like she's unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like you show up at their doorstep, and then they pull me out, and you're like, "This is what I have."
Yeah.
Okay.
That would explain
Okay,
how
so
you
I'm
caught
gonna
her.
Cast, I'm
How
gonna
did you
cast
catch this
with
panther?
animals.
Well, let me show you.
And transport it. Well, check this out.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And then if we get them to exit the mill to look at this panther in a pit, that might be,
Okay. I gotta.
I'm just
cast
gonna.
speak with
Oh, can I do
animals.
something else to prepare? I'd like to take my antitoxin and take the label off, so I can act like it's a sedative I've been giving her.
Okay. Sure.
Garrett.
Just in case. I'm covering my bases.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's sure.
I'm gonna
Whatever.
Cast, I'm
Sure.
gonna cast speak with animals, and then I'm gonna turn myself into a panther. Okay.
Great. Sounds
Okay.
good. You have 10
Okay.
minutes of speak with animals,
There's no
and you
way
also
it's gonna last long enough, yeah.
have 10 minutes of air in the hole before you pass out from and start
Yeah.
suffocating to death.
I feel
This
like
is
the
gonna
portable
work
hole
out
is just
so
not
well.
necessary.
Great. Okay. Wait.
This
Did
is
we
gonna
answer
be
the question?
awesome.
Is Bellamere going with Sparrow or us?
I think I'm going with Sparrow, right?
I
Why?
don't think there's a reason for you to come.
No,
with
just
No.
stay with me and Skate.
Yeah. Dad,
All
you're
right.
good.
All right.
Okay.
I just want to cast Fireball. That's really all I'm here for.
You know what I want to do? Start the mission. Go.
If I kill every animal in this mill,
Jesus.
Can we see the mill on the map?
I have a map for the mill. I was waiting for you to approach it before I went
We're
into
there.
anything.
We're gonna
nice.
We're already
Come
there.
on.
So,
I'm gonna cast invisibility on all three of us. Okay, you guys, the second team.
can you
Team
do that?
We are going to stealthily infiltrate the mill after
Nice.
the thing has started. After the distraction has started.
Team Stealth Amir.
Can you do that? Do you have a 4th level spell slot?
It's not.
Level, it's 3rd level. And I have 3. Sorry, it's 2nd level.
Yeah.
And I have
3 spell slots. Oh, sorry. It is 2nd level, and I have 3 spell slots of invisibility.
Uh-huh.
Does it take concentration?
I was gonna say, yeah, you at max do 2 people with invisibility with a 3rd level spell slot.
Oh, it does say concentration.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Skeggy just act like my muscle? Just stay quiet, be with me, and then our range magicians are off to the side.
Because I don't trust them, and I have thieves' tools, and you guys don't have thieves' tools to unlock the cages.
Yeah, so you go.
So
Well,
you go with us,
if
right?
we defeat them, we'll have our pick of how many keys we use to release them.
If we defeat them,
You just act like my muscle.
I'm in
Yeah.
stealth mode, not muscle mode.
You look big either way.
Okay.
No, well, we need his help to infiltrate the mill, right? How are we supposed to get in the mill? How am I supposed
I
to
can
get in the mill?
cast invisibility on Bellamere and fucking Skit and Crackle.
Wait. I also have polymorph. How many animals are we willing to take and you try to sell?
Shit.
We can take
mention this
both,
earlier.
but don't you start
Yeah,
to
that would
have
make
the
it more
intelligence
valuable.
of that animal?
Yeah.
True.
Yes, but you're selling me. I'm just acting as an animal being sold. I'm not
True.
doing anything.
I'll take care of him because I'll be.
It doesn't matter. As soon
Yeah,
as we
Aaron's
made the
looking into
transaction,
it.
we spring out and fucking fight.
So what animal would you want to be?
What can you turn into? Yeah.
I thought we were
Any
letting
beast
you
of a
out
CR
the
equal to or
hole
lesser
to
than
get
his level.
captured, and then start the revolution from inside the cages.
Okay, well, regardless, I can hold polymorph for an hour. They're gonna put me in a cage, and then I can transform back and thunder step out, or I can do whatever the hell I want once the animal revolution starts. It does not matter.
We'll make that your you go in and be Eris's sidekick. Bellamere is invisible off to the side with fireball ready.
Bellamere,
And
do you have any method of magically unlocking the cages?
my
No.
fingers can magically unlock cages.
Yeah, I mean, we have thieves among us who can unlock cages. Plus, I'm willing to bet there's plenty of keys on the smugglers for the cages.
True.
We're trying to get it so that the cages aren't a problem when the revolution starts, or sooner.
Stuff belts.
Well, I have
This is not
fast
an
hands.
animal
I can
revolution
use
mission.
thieves' tools.
No, I
you're-
said I've got
As a
mage
bonus
hand.
action.
You're the one doing the distraction, not unlocking the cages.
Yeah, you're not.
The point is
Right.
unlock the cages before the fighting starts, so that the animals can be on our side and be released regardless.
Oh, once Eris speaks to them,
Once I'm thrown
they'll
in.
be on our side.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
All
why
right,
I'm
this-
saying
Play
Skeggy
it
needs
out.
to be.
This is all I have. This is it. I can fuck with them a little bit.
Visitation cannot unlock
Just
lock.
stay outside till
No,
the
but-
fighting starts.
I'm saying this
We
is all
know
I
there's
got.
going to be fighting. Let's be real.
I'm just
We
saying
should
it
start
wouldn't
the fight.
take a lot for me to just be near a cage and bonus action unlock it.
But
They're
you're-
not going to invite you inside.
That doesn't mean I can't go through their legs in like a turn.
I don't like that we're relying on unlocking the cages as like an emergency.
We
during
shouldn't
combat.
worry about unlocking the cages. We should
That's
worry
like
about the.
if we fail.
Yeah,
however
let's
many
not
people
worry
are in
about
there.
the cages. Let's get the information.
Eris can probably rip the cages open.
We don't need information.
Oh well, not
We're
information. but-
the Gulls are the one with information.
We're just trying to take everyone out. We're trying to deal with the smuggling ring.
Right.
We're trying to deal with the smugglers.
Okay.
So let's put down the hole, show them the panther, and push them in.
I need a
And then
drink.
and then you do the mauling inside. That'd be funny. All right, let's just go. How about that?
Yeah. Please.
What the fuck? What
We
the
have
fuck are you
talked
doing?
our way around this long enough.
All right, so
Please.
So, all right,
Sparrow-
I'm gonna cast fireball.
Sparrow is walking up by herself with Crackle and Eris in a portable hole as
Yes.
animals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you got 30 minutes of air.
Oh my
There's
God.
only two of you in there. Keep that
This
in
is
mind.
gonna work so well.
Alright. I walk up to the front of the mill
Okay, cool.
with Skeggy at my side being
What are,
silent.
what are the other two of you doing?
Check for traps.
Skeggy's here, right?
Oh.
Skeggy's on you?
So I guess Skeggy's not.
Never mind. What is Skeggy and Bellamere doing?
Skeggy is with Bellamere, approaching the rear of the mill. After
Yes.
Skeggy has cast invisibility on the both of us.
Okay.
But you can't focus on it twice.
You can spell the third level spell slot to target two creatures.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let me set this
Okay.
up correctly.
Okay.
I just want to see the
Putting us on the map.
I'm going to, yes. You and Crackle will not be able to see anything because you're inside of the portable hole.
Okay.
I'm giant scorpion for the record. I'm just gonna take that form.
Sure.
And-
Red.
You guys are gonna come out acting sedated. Yes?
Yep.
Hmm.
Okay.
You approach the front of the mill.
Okay. I'm gonna, in Thieves Can't, announce, hey, I got business. But in Thieves Can't, however that is said.
There is no response from inside.
We went to the wrong mill.
Good
Just right
fucking.
now.
Okay, I opened the door.
Open? Not knock? Again?
Yeah, door, you can open the door if you want to.
I opened the door.
Inside is a dilapidated mill. There's, the machinery inside is old and dusty. There's a number of, burlap sacks stacked in the corner, empty barrels, and there's a hatch on one side of the mill that is currently locked with a padlock. But you do not see anybody inside.
Not so abandoned.
Can I, looking at, if it's abandoned, looking at, the dust on the ground, can I see, scuffs? Is there any sign that people have been here recently?
Make me a perception check or an investigation check, your choice.
Well, one of those is 6 points higher than
Can I roll that again as well?
Yeah, sure.
Are you inside, Skeggy?
He climbed in through the window, apparently.
I went through the window, nat 20.
Oh, you mean when it's...
Not nat 20, unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
I got a 22.
Cool. So, the both of you, there has been foot traffic through here. There's a clear line of, not necessarily footprints, but grooves in the dust from the front door through to the hatch.
Skeggy wants to unlock the hatch
Okay. How are you unlocking the hatch?
with his thieves' tools.
Give her a go.
Is that what is that? What I roll?
B.A. B. So, do you have proficiency in thieves' tools?
Yes.
Okay, so on the proficiency where it says proficiency thieves' tools, it should say query, right?
It says attribute ? Macro options, and it gives me all the attributes.
Yeah, so pick dexterity and then roll it with that. There you go.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Easy
Hey.
enough. Yeah, not a super hard padlock to get through. You unlock it, and you can
The padlock.
open the hatch if you want.
The padlock lifts as if by magic and unlocks itself, and that's all you see.
Okay.
I feel like this is already not going how we thought, so if there's no one up here, I guess I'll just put the hole out
Okay.
so that they can get out if they want.
Maybe do some kind of thief knock at the door in Thieves'
Thief
Camp.
knock.
Oh, I'll thief knock on the door.
Okay.
There's got to be some kind of non-verbal, knocking,
Yeah.
knocking code that thieves go by that they know of.
Once again, there is no response.
God damn it.
Is Boobat just wrong?
Just keep going.
Okay. Then yeah, I am gonna open the hole and I don't know, at the least so that they can
Sure.
breathe. And I guess I'll go.
You open the hatch and peer down, and you can see, dimly lit by a torch, there is a collection of crates and barrels down here in this basement section.
So there's a torch, so someone was in here recent.
Of course.
Yeah, so, well, dimly lit by a lit torch, so that tells you that someone lit it. Torches don't burn forever. This is not an abandoned mill.
Then I'm gonna...
No voices? We can't hear anything else?
Make a perception check if you want to go down there and listen.
I would like
No,
to.
I want to listen from where I'm at.
Okay, you don't
I'd
hear
like
anything from where you're
to-
at, so there you go.
Okay,
check. Can I? I don't know.
but I'm invisible.
Traps.
Yes.
So an invisible person should go down there.
How do I check for traps?
Be a perception check or an investigation check. 18. Yeah, doesn't look like anything's trapped as far as you can tell.
Okay. Then I guess I'll just continue my ruse of acting like a pushy customer. Oi, I said I got business. you loudmouths down at the harbor let me know you was here. Can I see any sort of like shifted furniture or sign that there's like another hidden entrance? Like, was a box recently moved?
Make me a perception check.
I love doing.
Damn it.
Oh, not persuasion. Those are too close to each other. Perception. It's getting worse.
So following the just in general, where things you see some foot traffic in the dirt. You see that there is foot traffic leading from the ladder down into the basement to this crate here on the wall.
I can't. You guys are okay. You guys are both invisible. I'm gonna look back at the blank air and gesture towards the crate that I'm gonna move this, but I'm not gonna talk to you guys out loud. I'd like to reveal this entrance, if you please.
Sure. So, if you lifting up the top of the crate, you look inside. It is an empty crate, but there is another hatch on the inside of this crate, which has no bottom, and it's just kind of like a box turned on its end and laid over top of it, kind of concealing this hatch of the floor.
Okay.
This hatch is also locked.
Oh, I will unlock it if I can.
Sure. Roll me Thieves' Tools check. Dexterity.
Do I not get to use sleight of hand?
I mean, it's the same thing. If you have proficiency in Thieves' Tools, it's the same thing.
Okay.
I mean, unless you don't have the expertise in Thieves' Tools, but that's
I have
your own
the
fault.
thieves' gloves is the thing. I don't know if it's...
19.
Oh yeah, it doesn't use my thieves' gloves if I
No.
roll that way.
Correct. Yeah, you're using the tool, so we use the tool proficiency roll.
So, does that
19's
work?
still pretty good.
Yeah, 19 is fine. Easy enough to unlock it. I will also say, for the sake of brevity, when you unlock it and you remove the padlock, you also hear, on the inside, you hear voices talking in a low frequency, but you do hear voices. You can't barely make out what they're saying, but you do hear noise from down below.
Oi, don't shoot.
I hear you. I don't know. I hear you down there. I got goods to sell.
All of a sudden,
I
the
ain't no
voices stop.
knock.
Voices stop, and you hear a couple of they immediately turn to whispers.
Then is there a way for me to open this hatch and like how you open a door and get behind it? Like, is it possible for me to open the hatch and be behind it?
No. The hatch it's like a trap door. It opens upward, and it's inside of a crate. So, to be behind it, you'd have to fit yourself in the inches between the crate and the lid of the thing, and you'd have to stand on it, which would mean you can't open it. So, no. If you're opening this thing, you're exposing yourself to whatever's down there.
But what if I tie a rope to it
No.
and open it that way?
No, you can't. I mean, you could stand on the upper crates and use the rope to pull the hatch up, but regardless, there's no way you can be behind the hatch.
Just wave the white flag.
Like the hatch opens this way, so it's going to be flush with the back wall when it's open.
I'll say in thieves can't, I guess. Like, God, I don't know.
The trade.
I've come to trade. Not a threat. My other contact wouldn't give me a good deal on these
Exotic like animals here.
beasts. I was told you were the contact. I don't want to come in and invade your zone and be all disrespectful about it, but I gotta get these things off my hands so I can go to my next job.
Okay.
Anything?
Make a
base, by the way.
make a deception check with disadvantage.
Why with disadvantage?
Because they're smugglers. They're going to be... You just showed up on their doorstep.
There's smugglers hiding in the bottom of a hole. Let's see if they believe you.
Yeah. They might.
Undecided?
Would this be a bad time to use my inspiration?
You already rolled it. I mean, you could... The inspiration would flatten the roll, so you just re-roll with the flat roll.
Can I...
It might be worth it.
Can I re-roll with a flat roll?
Sure.
Okay.
Spend your inspiration.
50-50.
Deception.
At the end of
Nice.
the day, you could
There.
just open the portable hole and dump me and Eris down in there. I mean,
She's not down there yet.
That would be a bad idea.
well, but at this
that would be a
point,
bad idea.
they're
But did it
underground.
work?
It's
I
gonna
already
be
rolled.
quiet enough. Nobody's gonna hear the fight if we're like totally underground. Or you just toss a fireball down there.
Can someone cast silence? Like, actually, can anyone cast silence?
Not in this portable.
No.
Okay. How did my 16 deception do, Garrett?
You hear silence for an agonizingly long period of time, which is probably only about 20 seconds. But at one point, you do hear another voice from down below, says, "Stay where you are."
It's about time. I've been trying to get this panther out of my out of my pockets for a hot second now. Okay, and I'm gonna back up and give him room to come out.
All right. You see at some point you hear footsteps on the ladder, and an individual comes out with like slowly raises like just his head above the crate, and you see a crossbow come up and point directly at you. Says, "No sudden moves."
Understood. I'm not nervous.
You wait right there. We'll get the boss and decide what to do with you.
I nod and harmlessly hold my portable hole in my hands.
Okay.
I'll say I do gotta re-sedate these creatures so they're not a problem relatively soon. So if we could pick up the pace, I don't want to be dealing with this giant scorpion again.
Not the giant scorpion. Is that what you turned into, Grant?
Yeah, you turned into a giant scorpion.
I am indeed a giant scorpion.
All right. A couple minutes later, two things happen. Through the front door, a few different individuals begin to enter, and they're going to try and go down the ladder. Now, Bellamy, you're kind of in the way there, so do you want to move out of the way before they get to the hatch?
Wait, they've come in through the front door?
They came in through the front door.
Well, I'm undiscovered, so I'm going to move. I will move.
You see them coming, like they're not being subtle about it. They're kind of like they're kind of jogging, kind of hurriedly down the path and then into the front door. and they're going to kind of surround the hatch. You can move out of the way before this happens.
Yeah, I'll go here.
Okay.
She's down the hatch. Where's Skaggy down the hatch? So they're both.
I'm down the hatch in the basement to cover.
Yeah, right.
Belamir doesn't
so these
necessarily
three guys,
know that.
I'm alone up here with these three.
Yeah. So those three are each of them pointing crossbows downward at Sparrow's head. And Sparrow, you hear them coming. You can hear like the boots on the wood above you. And you, sure enough, you see 3 crossbows leveled down at you in short order.
Goodness gracious, fellas, you're flattering me.
One of them says, all right, we got us surrounded. And the one in the crate says, all right, nice and slow now. Come down here. No funny business. And then he begins to move downward through the door.
I follow.
Okay.
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Inside this other room, you see 2 other smugglers with crossbows drawn. This guy's gonna be over here. And you see a woman in a wide-brimmed hat and leather armors, pointing kind of a strange contraption at you. This is something that you've very rarely seen on nothing but like the most wealthy of merchants. Like typically people will carry this on them as a symbol of status and that they have money and are not to be fucked with. It is a pistol. It's a firearm. It's not something that's super commonly seen.
We got guns in this world.
There are guns. They're very rare, but they are guns.
Percy?
She also has a blade drawn in her dominant hand.
Gotcha.
She says, now, what's this I hear about a panther?
Well, you see, I had this contact in... Wait, what's the kingdom that's, like, in the north of here, but still in the west called? That we were just at?
The Concord?
The Concord. So I had this contact in the Concord who was supposed to be giving me some big buckaroo personal pets of his. And I arrive to the meeting point. They've got half of what they promised me, and I just don't do business with people who don't keep their promises. So I'm trying to get these off my hands. It wasn't too big of an issue to come by, but I don't want my time wasted for nothing, you know?
Go ahead and make a deception check.
Oh, nice. Oh.
She says, all right. If what you're saying is true, then you wouldn't mind me inspecting them, making sure they're all uninjured, let's say.
Of course
Wouldn't
not.
want
I've
damaged
actually got
goods?
to... Huh?
Wouldn't want any damaged goods, now would we?
Well, of course not. I actually have to resedate them pretty soon, so I was hoping I could get to that before it becomes a problem for either of us. I don't really want to be another scorpion wrangler. They're in this portable hole in my bag. I don't want y'all thinking I'm doing nothing shady, so you mind if I reach into my stuff? I look at the people pointing crossbows at me.
She gestures with her pistol at the ground, says, by all means.
All right. I am going to lay out the portable hole right here.
There you go. So within the portable hole, Eris and Crackle, in your animal forms, you feel the rush of air, and you are no longer engulfed in darkness. There is some minor torchlight coming in from above as the portable hole is opened. And see her kind of step over here and peer inside, kind of very cautiously, like over the lip of the thing, and taking a look at what's inside her. I need you both inside of the hole to make me deception checks.
What would I be doing? Because remember, I'm polymorphed.
You are a scorpion. Your
Yes,
friend. You are aware that you are supposed to be asleep. Was the plan before you turned into a scorpion, but you are also a
Okay.
scorpion.
So
So
the kind of cool thing about scorpions is that if you put them in the dark, they will think that they are safe and they will fall asleep.
So I am probably just asleep.
well, roll a
So it
deception
is.
check.
I also was trying to say with the whole I need to sedate them again soon, so that if it does come off like they're that I could blame it on that.
Oh, God.
Is a
I was so
charisma.
worried.
I've got a -4 to my charisma, so I don't know how much it's gonna matter.
Cool.
Dirty
So
one.
1.
Yeah.
So you open the hole, and she looks inside, and she sees the panther and the scorpion. The panther is doing a good job of sleeping, but the scorpion is by itself, like begins to stir as soon as the hole opens, because it's just it's a scorpion. It's reacting to light.
Yeah.
God damn it.
She
I know
Hold on.
she looks at Sparrow and says, "Well, they seem to be in good condition, but no cages."
That's what
That's
the
cool.
sedative's for. This is my cage. I'm not a smuggler of animals, you know. I typically work with precious metals, so this is a little out of my comfort zone. That worked pretty well so far.
Had to pay the bills, you know?
Yeah.
gotta get my moolah, you know.
Out of my department.
It's not my bag.
I got a family to feed.
That's believable.
Go ahead and roll me another deception check for me.
Haven't I deceived?
Christ.
I deceived enough.
Whatever you roll is probably gonna be fine.
I'm scared.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
I rolled a 1,
Okay.
so that turns that to a 1. So yeah, she looks at you and says, "All right, whatever works for you, I suppose. We'd be glad to take them off your hands. My boys and I can find a cage for them, I suppose. Now you wait right there, pick up your hole, and we'll see if we can talk some business, eh?"
They told me to pick up the hole.
Yeah. She doesn't
Okay,
want
cool.
an open hole with animals
Yeah.
that are not in cages. So she'll turn to the one behind her and say, "Love, go see if we can find some empty cages for the new product." "Right away, Mum." And he fucking runs down the hallway and
What away,
disappears.
Mom.
It's working like a charm.
Balamir's so excited.
I can't say anything though because I'm invisible.
Yeah. This is a fine little operation you've got going here.
She moves over to the
Might I
table and
ask?
takes a seat as well. And she gestures for you to do the same. At this point, she has sheathed her blade. She's keeping the pistol out and kind of like on the table. Kind of like a power move, but she is assuaged at least that you are here to do business at the very least.
Sparrow's whole dynamic in her smuggling career is to come off as not as non-threatening, but as like not power hungry. She's okay with other people asserting their dominance because she has no need to be the dominant one in the room. She just needs to be quick. So she's very comfortable with this person having their weapon out. She actually genuinely kind of admires her a bit. She thinks she's cool.
By the way, one of
Might
these
I
guys up
ask-
top is going to move down into here and keep an eye down the hole. So this guy's breathing down your neck now, Skeggy.
So, what other sort of animals are you guys shipping out of here? It looks like a prosperous business you got going on. I like acknowledge her like fine garments and cool hat. I want to come off like I'm mostly just interested in like the money they're making in this, as if I want to strike a deal with them. Which, given her being an actual smuggler, that is fairly true. She is just curious how much about what they're doing.
She says, "Hey, you'd be surprised how many prospective customers there are among the nobility."
Right, what's up with these fucking rich freaks? Why do you want a weird being in your bedroom?
I don't know.
I
Sometimes
mean,
they're
who am
just
I to
bored.
judge?
Sometimes they're just bored. Sometimes they want to show off to their social circles. Sometimes they're looking for an aphrodisiac. You never know.
And their boredom lines our pockets, am I right?
It's not for me to judge. I'm turning into Johnny Dirk again. Hold on.
Am I right or am I right?
It's infectious, isn't it?
It is. It's like I can't stop doing it. It doesn't help that the Cockney accent is very close to how I do the New York thing too. Right. It's it's fine. It's how things are. It's how things work. In any case, you've brought me quite the haul. Interesting that you were able to capture them, transport them here all by yourself. Suppose that speaks to your skill, little unassuming girl that you are.
I mean, I gotta put foods on my table. I'll admit, some others handled a bit of the heavy work, but it's easy to slip a sedative on an arrow, you know? The portable hole makes these weak little arms not have to work so hard. And Sparrow's just gonna chum it up with the cool lady. Can I ask, what should I call you, ma'am?
I had a name for it. Give me a second.
Because I'm Smellfoot. You may have heard of me.
You can call me Trask. Jesse Trask.
Jesse Trask. Are you local to Port Merrick?
I get around. I've been all over the Concord and beyond. Have to source my more exotic creatures from somewhere, right? Concord's been bereft of monsters for the better part of a century, so had to get a little bit creative. Branch outward, you know.
What kinds of monsters are we talking about?
What kind of monsters aren't we talking about?
Jesse, you scandal.
You want to take a look?
I mean, if you don't mind, I'd love to admire your work.
Did the cages come back so that we could go in and then take us there?
I think I've just charmed my way into going to see the cage.
She says,
I know, but we need to get out of the hole as fast as possible.
She says, come on and follow
Yes.
me. And she leads you down through these hallways here. So you want to just follow these up to the next room. I'll just put her in the next room. Follow what's a one-way path. So you go down a series of stone staircases here until you enter into a room that appears to be like part storage of gear and also part bunk. You can see that there are a number of bunk beds lined up along the edges of the walls. It's very cramped in here. And there are a couple of other individuals here as well that are kind of, going about their day. One of them's polishing some of the weapons. One of them is kind of, making the beds and cleaning shit off and doing whatever they need to do. One of them's rifling around in a trunk that's underneath one of the beds for some stuff. In the meantime, while you're over there, the other guys in these other rooms are gonna kind of move on back. They're gonna relax a little bit. The guys up top here are gonna stay on watch. This guy is gonna go down into the hatch, and they're gonna go kind of sit around the table. Bellamere, the two that you are upstairs with, they are now on lookout duty. This guy's gonna go over here, shut the door, come over here, and they're both gonna kind of post up at the windows and keep an eye out for other people approaching the mill. Now that they've kind of been found out, they don't necessarily still trust Sparrow. So this is protocol dictates we got to keep an eye out for some fuckery going on.
Okay.
Skeggy, from your position at the top of the hatch, you hear a conversation begin to happen between the other three members that are around the table, and they kind of that was a bloody fucking panther. how the fuck are we going to fit that in the cages? I don't even know if we have a cage big enough for that fucking thing. And not to mention the scorpion. How the hell are they still alive down there? You know, they're like, this is a weird situation. One of them's like, yeah, but think about how much money they're going to make. You know how much panther pelt sells for? It's going to be nuts, mate. We're going to make so much money. I could finally buy those boots I was looking for. You know, that kind of thing.
Oh no, they're so human.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't help that they all look like Karlak to me.
yeah. There's like, this is like the
I can't see them.
yeah, no, you guys aren't on the map, so you can't see them. But they like
Yeah, we're sitting
the
in the
default
dark.
bandit,
They have
the
they
default
have, like,
bandit
really
token I
long,
have.
nice hair and earrings.
Yeah, the default like bandit token I have is of like a super hot, possibly bisexual, tan-skinned half elf. So, and then the bandit captain is just like a cowgirl. So yeah. Anyway, so if there's anything that Bellamere and Skeggy want to do right now before I continue with the tour with Sparrow, now's the time to do it.
Is there anything I want to do?
So, give me a second.
Be cautious about losing your invisibility.
No, I was
Invisibility
asking, I
goes
wanna
away
ask about,
when you attack or cast a spell.
yeah. I was going to ask if the front door that these guys came through, the one that Sparrow went through, is it shut or open?
One of them went over, shut it. One of them went over and shut it. There is no lock on that door.
There's no lock on that door.
Yeah, so he's just shut it so that it's not open. It doesn't look like it's necessarily occupied. You know, to an outside observer who may be traveling up the river. And then they're kind of like posted up at the windows, kind of staying like off to the side and keeping an eye on the front of the building in case someone else approaches the front.
Right.
Is that what Basil looked like? Basil was a fucking orange cat.
You
Yes.
just found that.
He was a smush face
That is
cat.
exactly what Basil looked like.
So
Only Basil was fat.
Skeggy, I think he really doesn't want to move from this position for fear of being caught, because he'd have to go down a ladder and he can only be detected by sound, or he's very hard to, it's one of the only ways he can be detected. Can he still hear Sparrow and the boss in the other room talking?
No, they're gone now.
Not at all.
They're far down a tunnel, disappeared. You can't hear anything except for the three of these people having a conversation.
All right.
All right. Oh, give me.
One sec.
Bellamer's going to stay put. If anything does go down, or when it does, he'll take care of these two guys.
I think so. I think he trusts. Should I risk going down the ladder? Would Skeggy risk it? I think he.
You saw what good rapport I had
Yeah.
with her already. I feel like you wouldn't want to. I feel like you wouldn't want to fuck up what I just did.
You're
But-
also in your stealth suit, and you also have invisibility, so it would be an advantage on your stealth check if you wanted to move anywhere.
Okay.
So if you think your stealth is good enough with advantage, then by all means.
If anything, he's in this room with these guys and can take them by surprise if things go wrong. Because that was the thing with being in this room. He was kind of covering Sparrow, but she moved on to the other room. I think he's
Just going to be
as careful as he can, as slow as he can, just go down the ladder.
Okay, make me a stealth check, please, with advantage. Oh, it automatically rolls the disadvantage. Well, I mean, we could just take the first one, the 18.
Fine. I was like, it's not giving me an option.
Yeah, because your armor technically counts as heavy armor, but it's whatever. Okay. Yeah, so we'll take the 18. That's fine. You completely undetected. These guys are they've gone back to like playing a game of cards around the table. And so they're all like, having conversation and they're playing fucking Go Fish or whatever. Like, who cares? So you are completely undetected. They are not worried about any.
Do I need another stealth roll to move just to the doorway of this other room?
On an 18, I'll say no. I'll say you can make it there and down the hallway if you want to. So you can go ahead and move around and catch up.
I think I must dare to move to the end of this hallway too.
Whatever you want to do. You can move your character around as needed.
My God, there's so many hallways.
Yeah, this is like several dozen feet now.
Steggy only wants to move until he can hear their voices.
Okay, so
you tell me when he can hear their voices.
Let's say the top of this staircase here, you can see Sparrow kind of getting like turning the corner, and you guys are kind of over here now. So she's kind of giving you the tour. She says, right, so this is the operation thus far. These are the tools we use to capture the beasties, and that door over there at the end of the hallway there, at the end of the room, that's where we keep our typical cargo. Anything small enough to fit down the stairs, we keep down there. The bigger stuff, we have to keep in a separate room. She goes over to here and pulls a ring of keys out of her pocket, picks one and unlocks this door, opens it and steps inside, and steps down into the bottom of the next chamber. Inside here, you can see a number of creatures in cages. There are so the mundane. I'll do the mundane ones first. There's several cages filled with like snakes that are twisted around each other. There are also several crates that have very large, like shiny black shelled centipedes crawling around inside of them. And you can see like several of the other guys down here. There's another 3 people down here that are currently feeding the creatures. There is two things that stand out. The mundane animals are like, snake centipedes. That's kind of weird. I don't know what those are for. On the far wall over here, these cages are filled with these kind of adorable looking puffballs that are kind of like glow, and they have like little wings and they kind of flit around. They have little tiny hands. Not a creature that you've ever seen before, and not likely one that you've ever heard of either.
Goodness gracious, what's that little thing?
Hey, you like that one, do you? They're a little weird, but we found those ones stalking around Laurenvale Forest one day. Figured they would sell a lot in the black market because I don't know what the fuck they are.
They give you much trouble?
Oh no, they're completely docile. All we had to do was put some honey in the cages and they've practically captured themselves.
Are these those puffball things that we saw in the fucking plane space?
Yes.
Oh my God, it's the same puffball guys?
It's the sunflies, yeah.
They're tribbles.
Out of metagaming, yes, they are sunflies, but you guys don't know what sunflies are. Your characters. The other thing that stands out to you, there is an iron box. It's not a cage, it's a box. Completely, you can't see through it. It's locked up super tight. And there's a big, heavy padlock on it that you can see has arcane etchings around the keyhole.
Goodness gracious, what you got locked up in? I would know iron is usually magic things, right?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
I don't know if you would know that.
God damn, my Arcana is really bad.
Yeah, no. I mean, you've no idea what that's for. You think it might be something dangerous. Yeah, more like a tricksy one. If we don't keep it in that box, it's likely to get away, and that thing's probably worth more than all the other ones combined.
Lovely, lovely work you got here, Jesse. We go look at the. I assume this isn't gonna be where the giant scorpion. You got more creatures more at that speed?
I mean, I don't know about you, but I can't get a giant scorpion up those stairs behind me. I think we'd probably keep them in a different place, shall we?
See, that's what the whole. Boy, you gotta get one.
And now I can show you just what we can do. And she begins to like walk up the stairs again.
Uh-huh.
Did she put us in like the cages yet?
Nope.
No, you're still on me.
Still on her. This door, she's gonna go up into this door and open it and go down this hallway here. For the record, she also, when you guys leave that other thing, she closes and locks it.
Okay.
And then continues onward into the next chamber. She says, now this one is a little bit temperamental. Took us quite a while to capture this one, and lost a few crew trying to get him into the cage, but I call that one a win. This thing's rare. She walks into here, and in the shadows, in the shadows in the corner of the room, you hear a low, guttural growl. She takes a torch off the wall and lights it. And inside of the cage, you can see the crouched up, super tense, like ready to pounce body of a huge with massive fangs dripping off of its upper lip.
Any specifics about the cat?
It's a saber-tooth tiger.
Oh, it's a saber-tooth tiger.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I mean, just for how it looks. This
Can I
thing.
look at it?
Now this thing came all the way from New Astoria. And believe it or not, that's not even the top of the food chain over there. Super dangerous, but definitely worth the money to the right buyer.
Sorry, I'm taking notes. Goodness gracious, you got a buddy for my panther.
Darling, this thing would eat that panther for breakfast.
Don't put me in there.
So, where might I drop off these two creatures I got in here?
Well, let's see if we can't find a place for him, eh? She'll extinguish the torch and move back into this other room here. She kind of whistles, and this door on the other end opens, and one of the other guys comes back and says, sorry, Mum. We don't really have any cages left that are large enough. Not after the tiger. We do have some chains, though. We could maybe put them against the wall. At which point, Jesse says, alright, well, let's see if we can figure something out here. Now, you said that you have a supply of sedative, yes?
Got some right here.
How much of it do you got left?
Probably about enough to put him under for another couple hours.
Can you get more?
I mean, I'd gotta head back to town for that, but I could do it in the time they're asleep.
I'll tell you what. If you can manage to get us a supply of that sedative, enough for, I don't know, a week, then I'll pay for your panther. You can keep the scorpion. Don't want to deal with that fucking thing. And I'll buy the sedative off you as well.
Do you have a sedative?
I have an antitoxin that I took the label off of, make it look like a sedative.
Stab her in the neck with that.
Well, okay, it doesn't matter. We're just trying to get into the cage so that we can start a revolution and then kill them. So it doesn't matter. Just say yes.
Yeah, sounds good. Want me to get it locked up and sedated, and then I can, I don't know. You think scorpions can swim? Probably not. I'll get rid of this thing. So we're gonna put Eris in a chain.
Yeah. So at this point, it's been probably 20 minutes of her showing you around, so the air in that hole is getting a little stale.
But I
dying.
opened it. I opened it again in the other room to show them, so the air rushed back in.
I know. It's
I can't
30 minutes of air in there. So 20 minutes
All right.
later, they got about 10 minutes left.
Maybe, so I'm gonna, like, I look at my watch that's not there, and I'd be like, I gotta make sure these animals stay alive. I gotta get some air in there, otherwise they're gonna suffocate.
That's all right. Now, you only have a few hours left of that sedative, so why don't we chain up the panther and leave it here? And that way, you don't have to worry about keeping it sedated as you head back to town. I know it's quite a ways back, and you're not going to have that thing wake up on you, right?
Wouldn't dream
get
of
paid
it.
right now. Ask for a down payment.
The thing is I'm gonna need a bit of a down payment to get the sedative. It's not cheap. It's not cheap getting the sedative that worked for most monster types at this concentration.
As you know,
As you well know,
being a smuggler. Yeah,
I mean,
we are.
dealing in beasts that need to be sedated. She says, "Oh, of course, darling. We'll take care of keeping the panther safe, and we'll say an advance on the payment."
okay. So,
She's going to snap at one of her boy toys, and he's gonna run into the other room and comes back a short time later with a pouch jingling with coin. She says, 100 gold enough for a retainer?"
sounds good to me. Gold payment.
You should have been like, that's a discounted price. I need 150. That's good.
Haggle.
All right, so like, I don't know how else to say. Like, maybe we stand back a bit so I can get the panther out without disturbing the what's it called, the scorpion too much.
She snaps again, and one of the other guys from the other room comes back, and he's carrying a length of chain. It's kind of wrapped up in like a garden hose would be, just around his arms. He's kind of hauling it in. He says, "All right, I got this, Mum. Don't worry about it. We'll get the beastie tied up nice and tight."
Okay. So I open up the hole. I don't know if I'm strong enough to grab the cat by itself.
No, they're gonna do that for you.
Okay, cool.
So
I open up the hole.
You open up the hole, and the two other lackeys are going to each take a length of chain, and they're going to hop down in the hole to go ahead and restrain the panther. Now they have also taken weapons out because just in case the panther or the scorpion wakes up, they need to get the fuck out of there. So they're kind of putting their weapons in their teeth as they kind of begin to manipulate the manacles on the end of this chain around the panther's limbs so that they can pull it up.
Like this.
They begin to climb out of the hole, each taking a length of chain, and they begin to haul Eris out of the pit. I'll go ahead and I'll put Eris' token on the map.
Yes, I can see.
There you go.
Oh,
Where's the saber tooth?
really?
It's
around.
I can't see it anymore. It's
You don't know.
over
You're
here.
not there.
No, that's what they look like. Okay.
Okay. Eris, you are
Sigourney
for the
Weaver, that makes sense.
for the
I think I meant Julianne Moore, but same thing.
Oh.
for the purposes of this, Eris, you are now restrained
Okay,
by chains and manacles.
that's fine. I'll allow it.
Now, be a good kitty. So, I guess I'm gonna leave Eris here.
They're going to take Eris and drag her off into the back room.
And I'm just still in the hole. Sick.
You still know.
Yeah.
Now, from your
They didn't
perspective,
want you.
Eris, you can kind of like peek, like open one eye and peek around or whatever. Inside of this chamber, also dimly lit by torches, they are chaining you to the wall as you're kind of like being like dragged through the dirt here. You see another heavy iron box on this end of the room that is locked up and everything. You don't know about the first one, but you see an iron box that's like completely locked down, 100%. And then there is an exit here that is covered by bushes that leads outward into kind of a back entrance here.
Okay.
So just be aware of that.
So there's a back entrance to what, I wonder?
To this underground area. Like
is that where I'm
like
supposed
you
to
can see
sit?
daylight pouring in from outside. Like this is like outdoors. In fact, hold on, I think I forgot to put the correct
We were in like the basement level.
lighting here. Let me
There's been a crazy number of stairs to get here. I don't know what's up,
Yeah.
what's down.
I don't know where.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
just make sure that I have light going somewhere. Okay. So there you go.
Okay.
Skeggy's gonna move. Sure.
Hey, push your talk, my friend.
Skeggy's gonna move into this room.
Okay. It has been about, we'll say 40 minutes. So you know that you only have about 20 minutes left on your invisibility. The
So are
portable
they
hole
gonna
was
be
opened
next
and
to
the air
me?
was refreshed, so the scorpion's probably fine. Now, also, Crackle's going to turn back into a normal kobold in about 20 minutes.
So are these two guys going to be constantly next to me?
No, once they're done hanging you up, they're going to kind of like go back here, and they're going to start like moving around some shit. Like they're getting ready. They're like staging things to get ready to move stuff out of this cave. In the other room, Jesse says, "All right, well, it'll be a pleasure doing business with you. If you can get that sedative for me, then that'll be fantastic, and I'll pay you the rest of the gold you're owed. If you can't, well, let's hope those chains hold, yeah?"
We can only hope. It was a pleasure doing business with you, Jess. It's nice to meet you.
We can only hope.
Does she have her gun?
Yeah. She has her gun. She's holstered it now, so her gun's on her left side. Her gun's on her right side. Her sword is on her left side.
So, did they want me to give her, or like deliver the sedative to the cat right now, or?
I would let's assume that you did that when you opened the hole, just for brevity's sake.
Okay, so Eris now has whatever the benefits of antitoxin are.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know, resistance against poison stuff. Whatever that is. She says, "Right, let me escort you out then."
Alrighty. So I'm gonna just like leave and
She didn't follow you.
I guess we'll leave our party dispersed through these dark alleyways.
Sorry, like you have no idea where Skeggy is through all of this.
I have no idea where Skeggy is, so I'm just leaving.
Yeah, if it's up to
She'll
me.
come back and she'll.
Don't forget about Crackle in the hole.
Oh yeah, I'm planning on getting out and just.
But
Jailbreak,
how are we gonna turn this
jailbreak.
into dealing with them?
Oh.
Time to pull a
So
guitar.
we have ways to communicate with Eris. I believe remotely because of message and sending.
We can't cast spells without becoming uninvisible.
No, but I know. I'm assuming we like.
I don't think I
Leave.
can communicate back to you.
because I have a way to get back in. With message, you can respond.
Oh, okay. I was just like, not with sending though.
The only one who's
So-
aware of the back door currently is Eris.
Yeah.
You have the excuse of returning with sedative at some point.
Yes.
Once you leave, by the way, they're going to shut and lock these other doors.
So
Eventually, Bellamere, you see Sparrow come out unharmed, and she kind of like, pops out of the hole. You're free to leave the cabin.
Not as long as those two guys are there.
They're not going to
You're
stop
invisible.
you. They're here
Well-
keeping a lookout, but Sparrow is free to leave out the front door.
I'm
and go about her
I'm
business.
gonna open the door and then like pause and be like, not obviously, but I'm leaving the door open with like room to leave for whoever is possibly following behind me. I'm gonna hold it open and be like, it was a pleasure meeting with you guys. What's you guys' names? Or what can I call you? I understand the train.
Yeah, sure. The group's called the River Rats.
Oh, well, that's so cute. You guys are so cute, aren't you?
I didn't come up with it.
And you all work for Jessie? She seems like a real gal.
Yeah, well, the job pays well. Hazard pay and all that fun stuff.
Oh, you guys get hazard pay? I gotta look into that.
Sure.
All
I
right.
mean,
Well,
3 of us died on the last mission anyway. It's a dangerous job, but hey, it pays the bills.
They don't have dental.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you guys later after I go get this thing I have to go get, which will take me 2 hours.
yeah.
Bye.
I am holding the door open, quite like, I I don't want to leave by myself because I'm gonna shut this door and then you guys are gonna have a way out. All right. I'm going out the door now. See you later.
I'm leaving. This is me leaving, okay?
This is me leaving.
All
Bye.
right, he goes over here and shuts the door.
Fucking didn't leave. You guys didn't come with me.
All right. So we're gonna stop there for the day because it is 4:00, and we'll pick up again with whatever the heist becomes in the next session in like 2 weeks. So yeah, good setup at least for this, whatever this is.
Okay.
And we'll see how this pans out. we'll see how wrong this turns next time.
Jesus.
And in the meantime,
So let me see if I get this straight. There's a giant scorpion, which was one of our party, and a panther, which is also one of our party, and they're both secured in the in the bottom
They
of
only
this.
took me out.
No.
Yeah, why didn't they take me? What the hell?
They
I'm
don't-
kind of
Why didn't they
offended.
take-
Apparently you were too big.
they don't want it. You're a giant fucking
Giant.
scorpion. They're not gonna.
I'm a little
They
little.
They don't have any other bigger cages. They have a fucking saber-toothed tiger, and they got a bunch of little shit, but they don't have big cages.
If
So
you
the
put me in a
best that they
dark
could do
room, I
is
would've
like
fallen
chains
asleep.
for the panther, and that's about it.
What I'm worried about is fucking Skeggy and Bellamere are about to become uninvisible in 20 minutes, and neither of them left with me.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye bye.